already? What's up, fight fans? We are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I'm always your host, Edwin, where the world fights start. Round one. So we got the Super Bowl popping off right now. You know what they playing for, right? They playing for that Vince Lombardi, baby. Yo, so we gonna watch a little bit of Super Bowl and talk boxing. I haven't covered a football game in quite some time since I've been covering boxing, but it's the Super Bowl, people, and Bad Bunny will be performing at halftime. So lock in. Don't forget to hit that like button as you're coming in. Subscribe to the Round One Sports Talk family, and let's get right into this episode. Let's go. Yeah. What up, guys? What up, Frontline in the building? Malasa, how you doing, brother? In the building. Yeah, man, we just coming off those amazing fights last night, man. Brandon Figueroa showed up and showed out. Listen, I got two videos I even put up and shit, right? And one of them in the headlines, it was like, Brandon Figueroa, as soon as he knocked out Nick Ball, he became Mexican. And that moment right there. And that's an inside joke here at Round One Sports Talk. We got with us in the chat family. If you're part of the family, you would know we're always going back and forth here, competitive with all countries. And we have a great time here talking about boxing. And as always, Mexico is down bad. You know what I'm saying? Had to throw that in there. You know what I mean? But they got Brandon, WBA world champion. Congratulations to Brandon, the Heartbreak Kid. He went out there and broke all their hearts. Yo, simultaneously, if you got a camera and you put it out there and you saw all the fans out there, yo, they was all like this. They was shocked. They was like, yo, and then I did go back and get the official scorecards. So the official scorecards had it 105, 104. They had Brandon up going into the 12th round. So if Nick Ball would have won the 12th round, he could have pushed the draw or retained his belt. That's how close they were seeing that fight. So although you at home, you might have scored the fight different, the judging actually had Brandon Figueroa going into the 12th round ahead on the scorecards by 1. The 12th round was like going to be the deciding factor for Nick Ball, is what they're saying. Yeah. My mic, what? What's up with the mic, Frontline? I was bored as fuck watching the game by myself. Nah, you got us here, Round One Sports Talk. I know a lot of people out there right now tuning into this football game. You know, it's the Super Bowl, you know, Americans pastime type shit, right? And right now the Seahawks are up 3-0. Patriots are trying to put something together. Nice pass. Woo! Here we go. Patriots are rolling now. Rolling. Let's see if they can keep this going, this momentum going here in this Super Bowl. You know, as for me, this is one of the first Super Bowls. Not really, because I saw last year's Super Bowl, but I'm enjoying this one right here. Last year's, I really didn't enjoy it. And to tell you the truth, the reason why I stopped fully watching football is because of the mistake I try not to do in boxing right now. And that's puts too much stock on an individual or a player. I put too much stock into Tom Brady that when he left the NFL, I left with him. It was like football was boring. You know, I was in my house for weeks. I needed a 12-step program. Like, I put too much stock into Tom Brady. Like, he was so damn good. Like, And when he left, that was like the worst day in football for me. Yeah, but not that anything's wrong with the game. Oh, nice hit. Wow, the Seahawks is banging right now, you know? And I had stopped watching it, but that's the mistake I try to preach here at Round One Sports Talk. Don't put so much stock behind one fighter. You know, try to like pull back a little. That's what I do. And that's why I like all fighters. Even Naoya Inoue, man. I like that dude tremendously, but I learned my lesson in other sports that I will not be that much invested into one fighter. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Because it doesn't allow me, in fact, to see other fighters. Nice sack, man. Man, they on Drake May's ass right now, Seattle. New England, y'all gonna have to. I mean, both teams' defenses right now, from what I'm seeing, has been the story of this first quarter. Their defenses, because they're really coming at them. I want to see what happens at halftime show. You know, we got our boy Bad Bunny representing Puerto Rico. And before I say too much, I'm gonna say it right now publicly here at Round One Sports Talk. If Bad Bunny comes out on halftime with a skirt on, he's Mexican. Right there on that spot, in that moment, that y'all got him. Y'all claim him. I'm just letting listen. I've been bamboozled in my life before. I've been bamboozled. Don't do no. Nah, bro. Listen, I went through Ricky Martin and the Menudos. I was alive for all that shit. I ain't going back there. I'm not going back. Yo, I swear to goodness, Bad Bunny, my dude. Yo, represent for the people, my man. Like, cause my man's hot right now. Bad Bunny, like, he doing his thing right now. Like, you can't lie. Like, this dude is everywhere, you know? And what do they try to do? What do they try to do? When like one of your guys is up, whether he's Black American, white American, Puerto Rican American, Latin American, it doesn't matter. What do? They try to put him in a skirt. Them like the high ups, yeah. So they can show the world who got the power type shit. You know what I mean? Look at him. Look how we got him. You know? And I know y'all, if whatever race you guys are tuning in here around One Sports Talk, you don't want to see yours out there rocking, trying to say this is fashion. You ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me hear what y'all think about that in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Am I speaking here? Like, am I the what? Come on, man. Stop it. You know what I mean? You know when like that news flash pops up and I'm like, they like, crazy guy goes into a supermarket and takes 15 people hostage. And I'm like, please don't be Puerto Rican. Please don't. Right? Come on, man. Y'all never felt that way, right? Like, we don't need no more bad publicity right now, like type shit. So Bad Bunny, he coming out. And I never know what an artist is going to do next. You know, whatever an artist feels like, you know, expressing themselves. Bro, I'm going to try to tell you right now, to this day, maybe I'm old-fashioned, call me old-fashioned, but I don't care. If that shit is this big, it's a purse. That's a purse. You carrying a purse. If you can't clutch that shit in your hand or cuff it in your back pocket, homeboy, you carrying a purse. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, you know, a man bag. It's a man bag. I don't give a fuck what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I come from a different era, but my man Bad Bunny, man, like, he's doing big things, man. He really is for PR. And in a time where I believe all of us Every race, creed, gender, we all want, you know, our superhero. We all want someone to represent us well. It's a damn shame. We should all be represented as one, right? That's how I feel. But this is the way it is. And this is the way it's going to be. I just hope this mofo don't come out here. Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, my God. I don't think he'll do that, bro. I don't know. It's a fickle thing, man. Money is something else. You don't know how powerful money is until the right amount of money is in your face. Oh, nice move, spin move down the middle. Nice. Seahawks are moving the ball right now in the Super Bowl. They are moving the ball. But listen, let me tell you something right now. This Brandon Figueroa fight last night was big in a lot of ways because it really, like, you know, I don't want to say like I told you so, right? I don't want to be like, hey, everyone told you so, right? But you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say it. I told you so. Nick Ball was not gonna fight Naoya Inoue and be successful against him. I try to tell y'all this. I try to tell y'all that if Nick Ball fought Naoya Inoue, he might as well have just been handing that belt to Japan. Gift wrapped. I told you. If you think Brandon Figueroa did that to him in the 12th round, right? And it took that long for Brandon to catch up to him, what do you think you're dealing with when you're dealing with the 1% of boxing, the elite of boxing? Yo, Naoya Inoue would have finished him within 6. Within 6 rounds, Nick Ball would have been done. I believe that. And I try to tell you, now Brandon has something that a lot of fighters up there want. It's a title. Naoya Inoue is not going up to 126 to prove himself. He's already a proven fighter. He's only going straight for the champions. It's not like he's going to go in there and go, let me fight the number 1 contender, the number 2, number 3, or whatever. No, it's not. That's not his style. In Naoya Inoue, the monster, the way he moves up in division, he challenges the best fighter right away, the best champion. When he moved up to 122, who did he fight right away? Stephen Kubo Fulton, which was considered the best in that division. You understand? So, and he was a unified champion. So, Naoya Inoue is going to come up there. I mean, look, as far as the pieces that were there, that once upon a time we were talking about 6 months ago, we were saying, who would Naoya Inoue fight up at 126? As you can see, 2 champions, and the helm has changed. You know, you got Bruce Carrington there now. You got Bruce Carrington, and now you got newly arrival champion, WBA champion, and Brandon the Heartbreak Kid Figueroa. You know what I mean? So some of the guys have changed. Leo's still there and Espinoza, but the only threat that's really there for me is Espinoza. Espinoza's the only threat there for me because of the attributes he brings. Not a threat in the sense that I would take him in the fight against Naoya Inoue. Hell no. Hell no. I don't got no one against Naoya Inoue. I'm sorry. I'm speaking honest and I'm speaking freely. And I'm telling you right now, I believe in that fighter that much. I wish he was Puerto Rican. I really do. I really do, bro. It just so happens he happens to be a 5'5" Japanese dude. And for me to come out and admit that, bro, this dude gotta be special. Real special, man. Because It wasn't a hard pill to swallow when I saw Naoya Inoue, when I first started, like 7, 8 years ago, when I first saw him fight. I knew he was talented. I just didn't believe in that side of the world, those fighters. UK, Japan, China, Philippines. I didn't, there was only so many of them great. It's very small amount, like Manny Pacquiao, you know, then he showed his greatness over time. And then you were like, okay, yeah, right. What up, frontline? And there was a lot of fighters that, in the beginning, I didn't buy into that. I didn't buy into it. And I know it was one of those fighters that
Edwin, you're talking out of your computer mic. Your regular mic's not hooked up.
you gotta be shitting me.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Now it's connected.
You took all this time to come on and tell me that?
Well, if you read the chat, you would have known.
Listen, frontline. Go to your duty with Bam Bam. You and now Bam Bam has a custodial partner.
Wait,
You
time out.
hold on.
Didn't you read the chat? Didn't you read
No,
the
you
chat
let
when you was
me
like,
go on for
"What's wrong?"
17 minutes
You,
with my mic on from the laptop.
hey yo, you read the chat when I said, Edwin, your mic. You said,
Yeah,
"What
and
about my mic?"
I said, "What about it?" And you know,
And
I
then
didn't
I rewrote on the chat and I
listen.
said,
Okay,
"It's not
okay, check this
connected."
out. You know how my eyes are. You know how I in the malala. Okay, here at Round One Sports Talk, we're looking for a good co-host that can read the chat and help respond. There's a help wanted sign outside because apparently, I good help is hard to find. I,
Well, I
I
gotta monitor the chat. Then I came up here and
and to think I just gave you a bump in pay.
Bull Rider even mentioned it. Yo, your audio's garbage, and now it's better.
This is incredible, man. This is incredible. Thanks a lot, Frontline. You the best. You are the best. All right,
Oh yeah,
listen.
what's up? What's up? Isn't this guy Eduardo Nunez? Um, isn't he fine? El Vaquero, what's his name?
Navarrete?
Who?
Navarrete.
Yeah, that's right, Navarrete.
Yeah, he's gonna fight it.
That's in
Are you okay over there,
I'm
bro?
fucking choking. Salamala.
Bro, listen, paso fuma. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Frontline, you need to stop this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where you're at work now. You know what I mean? But
Oh shit.
anyway, we fixed the mic situation. Apparently, Frontline wants to come into work late and tell me that my mic was streaming from my laptop. That's okay. I mean, I don't know what to say, but like I
That's
was
gonna be
saying,
yo, that you know that Navarrete is he's the underdog. I got Navarrete winning.
Navarrete's always the underdog coming in every fight.
I got
That,
Navarrete winning that fight, just so you
th-
know.
yeah,
And I'm calling it here now.
I got Navarrete winning that fight. Navarrete's boxing style is a unique one. He doesn't really have like a game plan coming into fights. He's kind of fighter that lets nature take its course. Whatever happens in the fight, he's just trained and in shape to fight. It's basically he's hard to pick up on rhythm. Navarrete, a fighter like that, he doesn't do oh shit much patterns, right? Um, it and he's also strong. He's really strong. He's big for the division. He's always been big for the division. He doesn't have a great style about him, but he has a perseverance and like this determination in the fight that Navarrete like wills himself in fights at times. Uh he's an anomaly, Navarrete. Sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. I remember one time, who was the fighter they put against him? It was like two rock'em sock'em type guys, and it was a boring ass fight. because in fact their styles
Mm.
were too similar. I forget who it was.
Against who? Navarrete, you mean?
Yeah, it already had like a. It was like 3 fights ago or something like that.
Right.
Who
Wasn't that the Filipino Suarez
uh
who actually beat Navarrete?
no. That's the one where they stopped the fight because of the cut.
The imaginary headbutt.
Okay, the imaginary. No, not that fight. Not that fight. It was like 2, 3 fights before that. I remember there was a guy, Brandon Figueroa, big American, Texas heart, true American. That what no. What yeah, never is gonna be ready. Listen, Bobo, you saw Bobo's last night? Bobo's texting my chat, right? He hits up the video and he texts it. He says, "Great night of boxing. Mexico got a great Mexican chat." Yo, I started dying laughing. I was crying. I was like, "Oh shit!" No sooner that Brandon Figueroa knocked out Nick Ball, he was Mexican, bro.
Yeah, and they were quiet the whole time.
Yo, there's a clip with me and you. We were laughing and we both said it at the same time. If he wins this fight, he's Mexican. Yo, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that and put it up, man, because this is hilarious. But yeah, man. Listen, this is
Yeah,
what we're
never
gonna
ready.
do.
Navarrete is never a boring fight.
Not
His
he's
fights are very exciting.
well, his fight. There was one. There was that one that I'm telling you. As soon as I say it, you're gonna make me pull up his damn boxing record right now, and
I
I'm
got
gonna go
putting it up
for
right now.
because I don't even got it up. I was just I got the Super Bowl playing over here. I got no boxing
Yo,
stats or
what's
nothing.
his first name? What's his first name?
Emmanuel. Yeah, Emmanuel Navarrete.
Ooh, almost. Emmanuel.
Oh, you were
That's
talking
a
about that Seattle trying to score, huh?
yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I saw that. Stop that shit. That shit's hey.
Here we go. 3 fights ago. Let me see. He fought Suarez, Valdez, and Baranchuk. That he lost.
The Baranchek fight was boring as fuck, and that one right there is the one I'm talking about, where him and Baranchek went and fought, and their styles were so similar that they were like clashing into each other, smothering each other's punches. It wasn't a good fight at all. That's the fight I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then the Liam Wilson. He should have lost that one.
The will no, he shouldn't have. When he okay, when he got knocked down, the referee counting shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh
He just
shit.
ran for like 40 yards.
Damn, bro. So, but remember when Navarrete dropped him? You know what I'm saying? Like the ref gave him some ample little fucking time too. So, I
Yeah,
think
but that ref gave him too much time.
stop it. No, he didn't. No,
Go
he
back and
didn't.
watch it.
I saw the fight. Yeah, I probably, you know what I mean, to freshen my memory on it. But
Vince and
I'm
I agree that behavior in UK from the UK fans and the Nick Ball fans, that was disgusting. That shit that's
nasty work.
bro,
Nasty
that you're
work.
putting a bad name on boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. I don't think they've done that much, right? To do that, right? To put a bad name in boxing. There's way been more disgusting acts in boxing. I don't know how you're gonna bite. I'm top biting a man's ear off and spitting it off, but
but
you're gonna have to
that
top
was
that.
boxer to boxer.
Okay, but listen to
Talk
me.
about from the fans.
Okay, well, Nick Ball's corner actually assaulted Brandon Figueroa's corner by kicking them. I'm
Yep.
not sure if any of you guys caught that.
Yep.
But in the back there was a guy that it looked like Nick Ball's little brother or something, same size type demeanor as Nick Ball, and he ran over there and he kicked one of Brandon Figueroa and like antagonized him to fight. Then more guys started coming. There was this big black dude. He was in front, like trying to push the security guard out the way. So Nick Ball's people were
They were already willing to go in the ring. And that was nasty work. That was nasty
Did
work.
you just call him kickball?
Yeah, I called him kickball, right? And check this out. Another thing is that his coach, Brandon Manny, he got hit with a bottle. Manny Robles got hit in the back with a bottle of whatever it was. It was a bottle and it bounced. It hit him right in the back. Pow! And he turns around and he looked. And I want you to know this right now that that's that's fucked up for boxing, and it's fucked up when it happens in your city and your people are the ones that did this.
Yep.
Because, for instance, Liam Paro went out to Puerto Rico and beat Subiel and walked out of there with applause. He was awarded. And even though we were mad, we didn't throw bottles in the ring. We didn't
Nope.
kick Liam Paro's corner.
Nope. We congratulated him.
We congratulated him. We
Yep.
showed real honor and sportsmanship. Some of these places you go to won't show you the same. I want you to remember that. Just want to, all right? That we're not all the same class acts. And it sucks when it's yours that does this. Because Puerto Rico has been known to act up at times, but they've been on their best behavior, and I like that.
Well, we only act up when it comes to disrespect.
Well, what? Not always. Come on, frontline. We're not angels. We're not
No,
angels.
I'm not saying we're
Okay,
angels, but I'm saying
but
as far as sporting events, if our guy
nah,
loses,
we
we
got our
don't act
black
up.
eyes. We got our black eyes. We got our black eyes. But I'm glad that it is how it is now. You know, it's like a Canadian fan. You know, you go out there to Canada or something, and then all of a sudden your Canada hockey team loses, and the fans go wild and starts beating the away team. And
Hey,
then the
so
next
check.
day, when you guys wake up from your hangover, the whole city's got a black eye. And the sports world is all over your city. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing when some fans conducted in their way in a manner that it doesn't represent you as a country. All right. I think a lot of fight fans out there, after all that was started, a little bit of they backed up. They said Nick Ball and those drunk fans don't represent us. Don't hold us to what those guys did. And it's fucked up when it happens. You know, but it did happen. It did
Hey, so
happen.
the thing going around right now, supposedly, I haven't really dug into it, but supposedly, Nick Ball and his crew, um, Manny Robles, actually is the one that brought it up.
What?
That when they got there and they went into Nick Ball's locker room, he was already wrapped up and gloved up. They didn't get a chance to.
Wow.
They didn't get a chance to inspect the wraps or inspect
Really?
anything. Yeah.
Wow. Um. So did Manny make him do the hand wraps on?
Nope.
Really, Manny could have done that. You know that, right,
Oh, I
man?
know. Yeah, I know.
Undo that shit. That's crazy. Okay,
Yep.
now, one of the questions after I got off my live, right? My friend calls me. He's like, I got an accident, Papa, if you help me. And I had got off at that time. But one of the things while I was at my friend's house, I was starting to think. I said, what about tradition? Tradition. The things that you do not see in boxing on a box to fight basis. What do I mean by that? Well, after a title fight, when you win the belt, let's say you went in there the challenger and you win the world title. What you want to do is take a picture in the ring with the belt that you just won from him. You beat him for the world title. You don't want a brand new world title at that time. No, because it's a brand new one. No one ever had this belt. But it means something when it comes off his waist. Now, there's one more thing that needs to take place. The minute you take pictures with it, you do your interview, you go back to the locker room. There's what we call the final piece. The ceremony will be complete when Brandon Figueroa walks over to Nick Ball in his locker room, in the hallway. It could be, these things can transpire anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be the locker room, but typically it is. Brandon Figueroa was supposed to take that belt and walk it over to Nick Ball and present him with his belt back. That belt that Brandon got is not his. That's Nick Ball's trophy. That's his belt to remember him. You got to give that belt back. You can't take that belt home. And usually when there's too much bad blood, they'll have like somebody from the PR team. They'll give it to them and they'll walk it over. But that's sad. That's sad because those photographs that are taken in the locker room, that's supposed to be respect and honor. When I'm giving him his belt, we don't get to see that. But between them, you know how many boxers got pictures with the guy they fought that night presenting the belt back? Those pictures are priceless. And only the elite of the elite or the small circles of these families have those photos. We're not always privileged to that. And I wondered what happened with Brandon and Nick Ball. If Brandon in that moment would have tried to go over there and present them the belt, what if they would have problems would have arose?
Yeah, Ball
What
says that Bull Rider says Ball was also an hour late for the weigh-ins. I don't know about all that, but I mean, listen, at the end of the day, champions have a way of playing mind games with their opponent. They like to do certain shit out of spite.
Yeah, but that tradition in boxing that when you give the belt back to the champion, that has to happen. That's a tradition that's been going on in boxing for 100 years, bro. When you beat the champion, the reason why they send you a new belt is because you don't want his belt.
Now, fuck that. If I beat him, I want his belt.
No, you don't want that belt. That belt is his history, his legacy. I want a brand new belt that I get to start my legacy off. I'm not going to run my legacy off your name. I don't want your belt.
Well,
No
if you get the
champion.
new belt, your legacy starts with that champ you won.
Right. So when they give me the belt, you see these plaques? With every
Yeah.
fight, they write in the plaques the night I fought, who I beat, how special the night was. Then they start going in here, filling this stuff in. The belt starts to change. After the WBO, after 5 title defense, this turns gold. It becomes a gold one, a super. This picture for the WBA gets bigger. The lions are like that big.
Yeah. Yo, Bubbles ain't shit.
Yo, your belt, when you can read a belt, when you can read it, and a man like steps in the ring and you're fighting him, and you see legacy on his belt, you know he's a decorated champion. When this shit all starts to get filled in, the diamonds start to change. His belt is powerful, but you want to make your own belt that powerful. You give that shit back, they send you a brand new one. You take the brand new one and go to work. Put some title defenses on that. Defend that belt. Make it look better. If I had a picture, I would show you Terrence Crawford's WBO title and the difference between what it looks like regular. Everything starts, even the WBC. You see how the WBC has these pictures? You ever notice? Like in Floyd's. You ever notice how it is right here? I don't know if you could zoom into that, but it got the hooks. It got the hooks. That's a brand new belt. When you start putting title defenses on the WBC title, the outside of it turns into diamonds. It goes a circle. It's no longer a hook. The picture doesn't have a hook in it. And then one of the pictures becomes your picture. your picture goes onto the belt. Not when you win it, or maybe not on your second title defense. Your picture won't be on the belt yet. You got to put enough title defenses on the WBC, and then your picture's on the belt. And if you can read belts, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or let's learn. Let's learn. This is what we're here for, right? And that's the beauty in them. Like, and you start to like put your history on it. So anyway, what I was talking about was that, because of the fact that Nick Ball and the distasteful taste on how these guys were acting, I'm not sure if that part of the ceremony was complete, and that, my friends, would be sad. That's when you show your honor. That's when all the cameras are supposed to be down and you could say what you really feel to the guy you just shared the ring with. You know what I mean? And I've talked about this. I've had fights with guys, fights that I became friends with because they gained my respect. And I saw them as my equal. But before the fight, I thought he was, fuck you, this, that, nope. You know what I mean? And there was some fights where we went over the line. And after the fight, we weren't friends. Not every fight I was a friend with the guy that I fought with. No, not until I learned honor, respect, integrity, and competition. Not until I didn't view myself as a thug, because I was hard-headed, I was misled, and you know what I mean? I didn't have the right guidance, you know what I mean? But yeah, world titles like that and situations like that, what Nick Ball and those dudes did out there was real distasteful. But it's not the worst thing I ever saw in boxing. I think that Nick Ball, you know what I'm saying, he'll be back in action. He's a little up there in age. I think he did the best he could for a champion at 5'2". Uh,
Hey, since you don't read the WhatsApp chat either, not
yeah,
only
what's
this
up?
chat, you don't read the WhatsApp chat, but I posted it 2 days ago that Rene Chulo Santiago is back in Japan April 3rd
Yep.
to defend.
Malasa con Sabor just put that up there right there. I'm just reading
And
it now.
that's
Also,
yeah.
Nick Ball was an hour after late weigh-in facts. We all hear Manny Robles' interview. Did he have an interview? I didn't see it. What did he say? Malasa, what did he say in the interview?
Peace to God is in the building. He said, "Vaya round one. Let's
What up?
fucking
What
go,
up?
puñeta." Bobo's trolling. He said, "Melassa, you're a boring troll."
So Bobo, you're an exciting troll. Okay. All right. He says, at least I'm exciting. Read
But
the rest of it. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying?
what we got here? Melassa says the sanctioning fees are for a new belt too.
Mm.
Subriel has his picture in his WBC belt.
Yep. Yep.
But hey, what do you think about?
And the thing is, if you're wondering this too, that if Nick Ball has a rematch clause, I heard that today too, with Nick Ball, with Brandon Figueroa, you got to remember this was a mandatory. For a mandatory fight, there's no rematch clause. It's not a voluntary mandatory where Nick Ball could have put in the stipulations. This was a mandatory, and a mandatory boxing just keeps going. If you beat them or lose, you go on to the next fighter. You guys
So se
realize that,
jodió.
right? So, that's the difference between mandatories and voluntaries.
Look who's
And
late to the party. Look who's late to the
you know what I
party.
mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah. No, I expect that from Bam Bam Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I expect that. So yeah. So there's no reason for Brandon to shoot it back with Nick Ball. Nick Ball is officially out of the Naoya Inoue sweepstakes. I don't see him getting back in
Oh,
time.
hold up. Since Boogie was late, Boogie, we are not claiming him until after halftime in case he comes out in a skirt.
That's what I said. I said,
He
Boogie,
he's
listen.
Mexican.
Okay, listen. You guys can
That's
go
what
back.
happens when you show up late.
You guys, well, my microphone was all fucked up back then because Frontline let me go on. But what I was saying then, right, I was like, yo, you know, Bad Bunny's gonna come do his thing, representing Puerto Rico. And I said, but wait 1 minute. I swear to God, if this dude comes out in a fucking skirt and a fucking man bag there, trying to say it's a bag, it's a purse, yo, as soon as he hit, he's Mexican. We traded him out. They claiming him, right? Because like I said, man, like money is a fickle thing, man. And money's the
I
rule
mean,
of all evil. And those them white dudes, the real like dudes that are in charge, they're always trying to disrespect or degrade us. Doesn't
yeah,
matter what nationality you are. If you're a big star, in order to be there, it seems like you gotta give blood. And blood is you kind of gotta embarrass yourself, or they gotta embarrass you, uh, to prove that they're the top. And I'm not going through this Menudo Ricky Martin shit no more. I'm not going backwards, bro. We done came too far, to send us back. All right. So my man
right.
better act right. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. I think he is gonna be right, but just in case, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it before it happened. Just in case motherfucker want to play us and shit, get all the way up here and then, you know what I mean? Like,
Jason, what's up, bro? Saludo.
listen,
But yeah, fucking what you call it? If he come, I don't think he's gonna come out of skirt.
I
Supposedly,
hope
there's a
not.
secret. There's a secret that I think French Montana's performing too with him.
Yeah, no, it's too many secrets. Too many
Yeah,
secrets being led all the way into here. And he was this close on a couple interviews and coming out in some shit. You didn't seen it. You didn't seen it. He was that close. It was borderline. All right. And then he came out in the gray fur. I thought that was tough. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? And I'm just a little nervous. Just a little nervous here, baby. You know what I mean? Don't do it to us, man. Don't come on, baby. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm just saying what a lot of Puerto Ricans out there feeling. I'm just gonna come out and say it. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. Like, listen, I know how them, like the big wigs do, bro. Them big wigs, man. Kevin Hart, you seen Kevin Hart? I ain't never getting in a dress. Never. I ain't never selling my soul. He was
yeah,
on Saturday
right.
Night Live in a full dress, bro.
Yeah. Why? Because the big people, the top
Yo,
dogs,
yo,
they
apparently I've never been a celebrity like that, but apparently
well,
that
the
power
same
is real.
the same thing happened with this dude,
That
Tyler
money's
Perry.
that money's real. Man,
Look at
listen.
Tyler Perry. He does a whole bunch of religious shit, and he even came out dressed up like a girl.
Listen, but that's not fair because only Tyler Perry movies that are any good is when he gets in that dress. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Any other movie he ever played was trash. And let's just keep it funky. That them the only time he was ever good was when he got in that dress. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure about that one, but bottom line, he was in a dress. Whether or not he had a gimmick and that was his thing, you kind of can see it like that, but yeah, man, like, nah, brother, nah. Like this is too big of a moment. This is way
Yeah,
too big of a moment.
and they're trying to
And
prove something too.
right. And then all the backlash that he got from this, for him to come out and do some dumb shit, bro. Like, I listen, bro, I always try to tell you guys, life taught me this. If I went through life not learning anything, man, not paying attention, then shame on me. But I've been in situations in my life that I can honestly say when I'm in them situations, I've been here before. I've been here before. I've been bamboozled before. And life has taught me to view things. And I came on here right away. One of the first things I said, I wasn't playing. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, man, listen, man. Them high up dudes, man, you never know what they gonna do to somebody. They have fucking Jamie Foxx running around thinking he was crazy. They had
Same thing with
Wesley.
Dave Chappelle too.
Yo, they had Wesley Snipe, all three of them dudes in a fucking movie, all dressed up in dresses, driving around country with all lipstick on and shit. You see how they do, man? Fuck
Hey
out of
yo,
here.
so what are your thoughts of Rene going over the pond again to Japan? I mean, dude, as a unified champion, he should be calling the shots, bro. He should have the fight out here.
I don't think you guys understand. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. He does call the shots. Chulo Santiago is calling the shot, and he's probably ordering the fight to be held in Japan. Japan is the Las Vegas of the bantamweight division. Any fights anywhere in the world from
Melaza,
126,
ataca, ven, mira lo que dijo, ataca.
anywhere from 126 down, from 126 down, you're gonna want to fight in Japan right now.
Yeah,
Japan's
Japan
hot.
or those Asian countries out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Japan.
right. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
used to be like Philippine and shit, but it switched over to Japan. Japan's hot right now. That's where the money's at. Yo, you could be a fucking amateur fighter. They announce it in Japan. They all go out there like, them Japan dudes. They're like mad loyal and shit to like sports, and they don't even gotta know you to show up to your fight, bro. That's the beauty. They sell that shit out almost all the time, and So Chulo Santiago, if he wanted to get paid, go to Japan. You're not gonna
Yeah,
get
you're
that
right.
money
You're
in
right on that.
yeah,
You're
you're
right.
not gonna get that money in the US. You're not gonna get that money. You know what I mean?
In
So
Puerto Rico, yeah, it's not
yeah,
gonna
you're
happen.
not. Nah, it's
I
not
mean,
happening. It's not happening.
he'll get money, but not the money he'll make in
N-
Japan.
in Japan, right?
The only thing I have concerns about that is his last fight, although he won, it was very close.
Well, you know what?
And you and I both know he was winning by a long shot, at least on our scorecard.
Yeah, when we watched the fight, but do what Brandon Figueroa did.
Yeah, you got to knock. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't. But now, I don't want to make it sound like that every boxer, let's not overlook the scoring or what's wrong with judging. Just knock the guy out, because you're not going to be able to knock the guy out every time you fight. So that's just not an scapegoat to say to try to minimize this scoring flaw that we have. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that no, that's not the right answer for me to say to the boxing public. Just knock the guy out, because it shouldn't be that way. If you whoop his ass, you should be awarded the victory. That's it. But it's not like that all the time. But yes, there is an element about boxing that if you are able to knock out your opponent, there will be no scorecards being read. And I thought that was important last night in the Brandon Figueroa fight, in fact, because I wanted to find out the scorecard, because I was very interested, very curious on finding out who is leading in the fight actually going into the 12th round. According to what they released, they actually had Brandon up by 1 point, one round, 104 to 105, going into the 12th round where Nick Ball was stopped. But I wanted to know what that was. So, look, for Chulo Santiago, one thing about Japan, I find it fairly fair in scoring. I've seen a couple fights in Japan I did not agree with. I've seen some fights that I was, yes, yep. But more or less, more on the line that I've seen more fights scored right than wrong, I feel, in Japan. One thing about Japan, they're not a rowdy type of fan base in boxing. Meaning, even when the great Naoya Inoue fights, literally, while he's fighting in Japan, if one person was to yell out his name, you could hear it. Imagine that. One person, Naoya! You could hear it. Not in New York, Las Vegas. Hey, we're over here on our phones talking. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We rowdy as hell. You know, it's not like out there, whereas home field advantage is so dominant because they're booing the other fighter. No. So it's a different environment altogether out there in Japan. I think Chulo Santiago will be fine as long as Chulo Santiago trains and prepares well for that fight. I'm on the line. Japan's not going to show you any love in the sense of they want you to win. No, they want their guy to win.
No, you got to earn that shit out
You're
there.
going to have to earn it. So nothing's going to be handed to you. No. So, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with him going out there and fighting. I'm comfortable with him going to the scorecard out there. Uh, he just got to show that he's the clear winner of the fight. So yeah. What's Vincent saying down here? Not like
So
Bud, but Bad Bunny need this. They need
so
him.
they're asking. What they're asking is, Bull Rider started the conversation and the question. He said, "Fact or fiction? Super Bowl halftime performers don't get paid."
They don't get paid. None of them do. That's a fact. All right, go on to the
But
next.
that's not a fact. They do get paid, and here's how. They don't get paid by the Super Bowl. They get paid on the back end.
All right. Yeah. Sponsorship, shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Vincent says that
And
will
the
be the biggest halftime show thanks to Bad Bunny. Melasa says no one's hating on Benito. We just want the better. We just want him being an entertainer and keep his views to himself. Diego says halftime artists don't get paid, but expenses and their streaming usually goes up, which equals money for them.
correct. That's how you get it. When you're like performing the Super Bowl, like the next day, you're gonna get so many phone calls and they're gonna want you to perform here and there. So what the Super Bowl can do for you after and shit, plus all the free shit you get. Like the people that are gonna dress you, whether it's gonna be, you know, high end, whatever,
All the
what.
designers, all the
Yeah, all the
designers, yeah.
I could sit here and name 100, Prada, whatever. But it's whoever dresses you. You'll get to keep those clothes, all the gifts, the people that you'll shut out afterwards, the sponsorships, and like everything that comes with like the next day, your star status is gonna really like shoot up there. And the people that pick this, remarkably, like Jay-Z, like he gets to pick who performs in the Super Bowl.
Yep, that tells you a lot.
Like, I mean, you mean Jay-Z that was connected to P. Diddy in the baby oil scandal?
Yes, that Jay-Z,
That one?
that one.
And he picked this guy? And it's like, you like
Maybe
Jay-Z.
they got a tight relationship from a Diddy party.
Don't
Who knows?
don't fuck with me, bro. Yo, don't don't do it, my man. For real, don't do it. Puppy represent. Do the best you can. Fucking rock the house. Just be you. I
Don't
just
come out
hope,
flamboyant.
man. No, not dog, not dog. And it won't even be his fault, right? Like you gotta understand power. And power tries to dress you up like you're having your night, and then they come out and they pour red paint on you and embarrass you. They dress you up, they put you on stage, and then they drop a bucket of pig shit on you. They want to show you who's the real power. So, in order to keep you humble, they will embarrass you. I understand power. I understand wealth. I understand money. I understand moments and how they try to do things. So, I'm not saying that any of this shit's going to happen, but I've learned, Edwin, if you take the sting out of it early, you won't be as shocked. So by me talking about this, maybe they'll prepare me just in case I'm to witness something that I thought may happen. That these guys up there, they'll wait to put you on stage. Yes, they will. And they were the ones that allow you to get there. And then when you're there, they want to pour a bucket of shit on you.
Hey, Late Show says he heard Jake Paul wants people not to watch the halftime show.
Who the fuck is Jake Paul?
An entertainer, just like Bad Bunny is.
So why is he boycotting it? Tell me why before I snap on him.
Well, he's just boycotting it for the.
For what?
It's what it is. So what it is, it's the
Does Jake Paul
message.
think he's Puerto Rican?
No, no, no. It's not. That has nothing to do with that. It's all political. That's why.
Okay, I don't understand how Jake Paul can live in Puerto Rico and then try to shoot down the biggest Puerto Rican star they have. He better have a reason.
It's like I said. It's political. That's the reason. It's political because here's what it is. With
What?
all this LGBTQ shit going on, all this shit going on with ICE, and the shit going on with the presidency, they want to make a political statement. So in
Like
order, not
Mexico did in the Caribbean Royale, what, two Mexican teams? They want to make a
exactly,
political statement, right? Okay, continue.
exactly.
Continue.
Bull Rider says the best Super Bowl halftime performance was Janet Jackson and Timberlake. Facts. I guess he's talking about the wardrobe malfunction, and that's why he says it's the best.
Bro, I barely saw a nipple. I had to rewind that and pause it, and you couldn't see the nipple.
No, you
It
couldn't
wasn't
see it.
worth it.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't worth it. Yeah, like I went back like a horny little kid and I was like, let me see it again. What nipple will more? As soon as my parents went to sleep, that that VHS tape that we recorded the halftime show, that shit went in there. It was a blur. It was nothing. It was
Hey, and
really.
for those people in the chat that think that Edwin or myself are gonna talk politics on here, y'all got another thing coming.
Oh hell no.
We don't
You
talk that shit here. We have our
you
own
guys know
views.
the MO. If we go too far down that, I'm gonna pull us back. We don't discuss politics
Or
or
religion.
religion on Round One Sports Talk. There are
Facts.
people that are willing to die for their religion. Don't play with that.
And their
And there are
politics.
people in their politics, they hold that too personal. I'm not a politician. We don't discuss that shit here. You know, I'll go as far as I'm going to go with an opinion, but I'm not qualified to be a politician and I'm not qualified to be a pastor. So rather than give my opinion, what I think God is or I ain't going, we ain't doing none of that shit.
The same thing with our
None of
presidency.
it.
You don't agree with our president? I may have a different view. It's just it's something that a lot of people they get butthurt, and it's not worth it. Like we can talk shit about each other as far as like Mexico versus Puerto
Yeah,
Rico,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fucking against Dominican Republic and Mexico, or whatever the case is. That's different. It's competitions. It's sports
Yeah, yeah. Sport related.
competitiveness.
Right, 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 right,
But when you
right.
start talking politics, you start talking religion, it gets a little sensitive because of belief. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's not worth it.
It's not
Um,
worth it. It's not. It's
I
not.
still think
I'm
I,
not
I
doing that.
still think so.
Not doing that.
So when when Bobo says Puerto Rico down bad, Mexico down bad versus Trump. So
Yo, don't do that. Don't do it because you're opening the door. Don't do that. No, those are the kind of jokes. You say you don't talk politics, but you're gonna open the door and throw a jab.
I
You
had to
can't
throw a
do that,
jab in
Frontline.
there. I
You
had to throw a
cannot.
jab in there.
Okay, everybody, rewind the last 10 seconds out of your head, and we're back. All right.
Hey,
No, we're not opening that door. Don't laugh again at that joke. No.
hey, hold on. Jake Paul puts Benito music for Amanda, so I doubt he said that. Says Vincent. Um, Jason said facts. People go crazy over religion. Um, Melasa says now they want to use Bad Bunny as a political way to divide us. Um,
I,
so
I'm so nervous because of everything leading into the Super Bowl, right? And I just felt like, look, guys, I didn't want to come on tonight. I don't even watch football. I wouldn't even watch this football game, really, if I wasn't coming on because of a lot of the things that were said. Plus, Bam Bam Boogie called me detoxing. Yo, bro, round one, where you at, bro? We need to talk boxing, right?
he was talking about
So,
the analytics. He was
yo,
talking about that.
yeah. He called me up about some analytics. I'm like, all right, I'm going to come on. We're going to talk some boxing and shit. We just shoot the shit for the Super Bowl because a lot of people are gonna be tuning in for this. But
Well,
I also wanted to be like, bro, too many secrets. Yo, this Tom Brady commercial is crazy with Dunkin' Donuts. That wig is crazy. Um, but anyway, I wanted to see that commercial again. Um, what I'm saying is look, man, I'm just there was too many things saying Bad Bunny got this secret to perform at the Super Bowl. He's gonna come out with this artist, and it's a secret, and this is a secret. And I'm sitting here and I'm starting to get like this empty feeling in my stomach. You know how they say, yo, you know how people we don't like secrets. Just tell me what it is so I can be prepared. Right. So I come on now and my memory is just kicking up, man. I can't tell you how many fucking people they had out in the 80s in assless chaps. Cocaine was a hell of a drug. How many celebrities, how many of these people they had in dress. So when I see like my moment, let's say whatever religion you are right now, just think about it. Just think about it. Think about your best hero in your religion. In your I mean your race, not your religion, in your race. Think about the man or woman that thank you, babe. Give me. Oh, yes. Oh, oh, what do we got here? Oh, tasty heaven. Tasty heaven with a glass of milk. My wife's the best. These are freshly baked. So what I was saying was, just say that you're a race of people and one of y'all made it like to like really up there and you're real proud of this person and all of a sudden you see some real crazy shit and you're like, why, and you realize that the powers that be, bro, at every corner they're trying to fucking step on us, trying to embarrass us, trying to like belittle us in a way that for they're gonna have to present it to be cool. It's like they tell them, I don't care how you do it, you can make it look cool, you can make it look like the style, but you gotta do it, you gotta sell it to the people, but you gotta do this. And I feel like they're playing with us. That's just my honest opinion of how I view the world. It just seems like every star I've ever had, anybody up there, they something happens. And there was just too many secrets for this. I mean, I got a little nervous. I am a little nervous, man, but I'm optimistic and I hope for the best. Right now, the score is 6-0. Um, a lot of people saw the Seahawks really beating down the Patriots in this game. And we back here at home, we're wishing the Patriots fucking win for we can party. We're Jones in two in the city of Boston, Toontown. We haven't had a championship out here in a little while. We're detox. We need a championship. Yo, in Boston, imagine having a city went through like 13 championships in almost 13 consecutive years. It was crazy out here. I was going to a championship party almost every year. If it wasn't the Patriots, it was the Celtics. If it wasn't the Celtics, it was the Bruins. If it wasn't the Bruins, it was back to the Patriots. It was like it's ridiculous. The Brady got 6. The Bruins
yeah, you
Celtics
forgot
got
about
3.
the Red Sox, Edwin.
Oh yeah, and then the Red Sox too. Like it was crazy. Like I'm not even a Red Sox fan, but I was down there in the party. They was giving away free beer mugs like this, full to the top. Beer, $1. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was down there in the Common in Boston, running around, the floats the next day. I ever told you guys about the story when me and Tom Brady locked eyes? Yeah, we locked eyes. He looked at me, I looked at him. It's documented. You know what I'm saying? I had this trophy, in fact, in my hand in the parade. I was going like this, right? And Tom Brady pointed at it like that. And they took a picture and it came out in the newspaper. My brother was standing next to me. He has the newspaper clipping. Yeah. And then the guy next to me did the smartest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. He did the smartest thing, and I didn't think of it. He had a football, NFL football in his hand, and he had a black magic marker with a piece of tape taped around the ball. It was like taped halfway, and the marker was taped on it. And I was like, why would you tape a magic marker to a football? As soon as the float with Brady started coming by, He said, Tom, and he threw the football at Tom Brady. Tom Brady literally caught the ball, ripped the fucking marker off, signed it, and threw it back at him. That was the smartest shit I've ever. I was like, yo, I wanted to throw the trophy. If I knew I would have got it back, I would have threw it. Man, I looked at that dude. I was like, why didn't I think of that? Like, and he did it right in front of me, man. He threw the football, fucking Tom, sure enough, ripped him, signed it, and threw it right back at him. Perfect spiral. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Fucking. Let me see. Let me catch up with this chat.
Yeah,
Where
catch
we
up with the
left off
chat.
at. Where we left
Ah,
off at. That's why I don't like Bad Bunny talking politics. He's an entertainer, not a politician. That's what Melassa says. Vinny says, Benito's bringing everyone together. If you don't speak English, learn to dance. Diego says, and they think Puerto Rico is a floating garbage. Well,
uh,
on that one, that's if you're not from Puerto Rico, you wouldn't understand where that joke came from. That joke came from that Puerto Rico has a
five volcanoes. Five volcanoes.
well, not only that, but we have a sanitation problem with like garbage disposal. That's where that joke came from. So I get it for people to think it was a form of disrespect, but it's a joke because we have a problem with garbage out there. Bull
What
Rider says
country
if Bad
does it?
Bunny,
What country doesn't? In New York City, the garbage in New York City. One time, New York City wasn't taking care of the garbage out there, but they wouldn't go to the projects. Remember, back in the 80s and 70s, the garbage problem was so bad in New York, it went all the way to Wall Street. They
yeah,
pushed the
it's
garbage.
so in Puerto Rico has to do with the landfills. So
Yeah,
I'm
same
assuming
thing
that's
with
what happened
China.
in New York. Yeah, yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing
yeah,
with
yeah.
China. Same thing with over there. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, come on, stop it. All right, go on. That's
Bull
stupid
Rider
shit. I
says,
don't like to talk political shit, man.
yeah, Bull Rider says if Bad Bunny gets deported, then round one will get deported too. Facts.
I'm going with him. Let's go.
Melasa says divide the Puerto Rican community because we are a unit and they are scared of our unity. Diego says y'all Puerto Ricans, but Trump thinks y'all Mexican. I ain't gonna lie, Trump never said that. It was a comedian that said that was the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. Where that comedian said Puerto Ricans ain't nothing but Mexicans with a New York accent. Dude, when I heard that shit, I lost it. That shit was hilarious.
No, what Trump actually said, what he actually said, where that guy gets that joke from, what he actually said was Puerto Ricans are the laziest Mexicans. That's what he actually said. Trump. He said that um Mexicans work harder, but Puerto Ricans are entitled, meaning that we're the laziest Mexicans at
Yeah,
that.
it's those things are all like. I mean, he did say that, but those things are all jokes, and people take that shit
Yeah,
serious or
yeah. No, no,
whatever.
no, 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 no. I think that people gotta understand power. Okay.
Right.
When Trump says shit like this, the only reason why I respect him is because he's powerful enough to say it where we're held by our words. We don't have
Facts.
that much power to say that. When a man can speak like that and say racial shit like that and get away with it, you got to understand what that is. That's real power. He has the true freedom of speech. I wish I was like that. Like me, you in society, we can't even say the G word. We to describe two men together. We can't we're not even allowed to say anything. But Donald Trump can say the most outlandish. Now, I might not agree with what he says. And some of the things he says out of his mouth might offend me. I'm not talking about what offends me. A lot of shit he says offends me. Yeah, I know that. But I can honestly say, at least he's one of the few people that can say whatever the fuck he wants. Because we can't anymore. We talk about we got the freedom of speech. No, we don't. No, we don't. Let me mess around and say something here crazy, and the internet will end my channel. But Donald Trump can do that. And I'm not egging him on by saying, yeah, he can say the most out. No, because some of the shit he says offends me. But I recognize power. That man can talk. He can,
Hey, man,
he can say, let's grab him by the. When you can
yeah,
say that,
that was before politics.
it
That's what,
doesn't matter.
again,
When you can do shit like that, bro, I'm just gonna grab her by the. Bro, I'm like, if you can make yourself that kind of man, I don't give a fuck what you stand for, what your beliefs are. I don't care what your name is. You're a powerful man.
yeah.
You're a powerful dude. So
Melassa says,
at
I
least one
never
of
like.
us get to say fucking outlandish shit. I don't like what he says, but fuck it.
I like what he does. There's a
I
difference.
don't even like that. I don't talk politics here. I don't even like his politics. I don't even like, you know what I'm saying? But what I gotta
Are
do
we
is,
gonna get a round one crash out now?
nah, what I gotta, I see the power in it. That's all I like to talk. Power is power, brother. And I always say this: money's strong. When money speaks, everybody listens, right? But when power walks into the room, even money takes 3 steps back. Power is way more powerful than money. You don't know how many rich billionaires there alone. Yeah, a rich billionaire, a millionaire, he's the easiest target in the world. Why? In order to get there, your circle got to be this big. You're surrounded by secretaries, butlers, and probably no one you trust. You're like alone. Power, where you got 10 guys, or 20, 50. Yo, go kidnap that dude, bring him here. I want him here. That's power. Money can't buy you that way. What you think? They got a 9X yellow pages? Hitmen, let me go hire them. They'll probably rob you. If you don't got an established relationship, didn't come up with people you trust and have an organization, most of millionaires, they're targets. They're the easiest people to get. Because they're always like this, their nose is in the air, and they never think they can get touched. They're the easiest. I would rather go after a millionaire than a gang leader in a Crip neighborhood. You're not gonna get to that Crip dude like that. You literally can pull up in a millionaire's mansion, press the doorbell, the butler lets you in. You win. Who do you gotta fight? The maid? You think all these guys got like round the clock? No, those are billionaires. Those are different than millionaires. Billionaires got them round the clock security dudes like Donald Trump, where they got them little suitcases and they press that button and machine guns in. That's billionaire shit. That's those kind of guys. They're alone too, but there's worth so much. I don't know. They I guess they've been trying to get jacked while they were going through the million shit that they learned how to be a billionaire. They know they need security, but yeah, like nah, like power is something I understood very early in life. Very, very early. Even the not the richest guy in our neighborhood. The richest guy in our neighborhood wasn't the most respected. No, the richest guy in our neighborhood, if he told he was rich, we either asked you for money or stole it from you. That's all you can get from saying you're rich.
Diego, no, I'm not black. I'm more like Edwin's complexion. Yo soy blanquito, blanquito, blanquito.
Well, he doesn't look like me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He wanted,
I said your
you know what I mean? He
complexion.
said complexion. He didn't say he looked like me. You know what I'm saying? He
Nah,
ain't
nah,
handsome like Round One Sports Talk. All
nah,
right.
nah, nah, nah,
All right.
nah, nah,
Listen,
nah, nah.
Frontline. If you see him, Frontline. Oh shit! Look at Bad Bunny coming out. What the fuck is he wearing?
You gotta put the other camera on now. Edwin.
He looked like he got a football with shoulder pads, all white. He got like a embroidered number in the back. Um, but we gonna see. We gonna see what's up. We gonna see what's popping. But
Listen, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. You know what I'm
oh yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm here for the entertainment. I gotta see. I gotta see this shit. I mean, this is historical, you know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico, we on a map. You know, Bad Bunny gotta come out here and put on a show. And I think he's gonna go out here and they're gonna rock out and they're gonna have an amazing time. We're all gonna be happy. We're gonna be yelling PR in the building. We're gonna be excited and we're gonna have a great night. That's how I want it to play out. Just like that. You know, can we have our fucking moment? Like, let us have
One
our moment.
one
Like,
thing, one thing, anybody you can say whatever you want about Bad Bunny, but one thing I can guarantee you, he will put on a fucking show. He will
I hope
entertain.
so. I hope so.
So all that political shit, like carajo. It's straight up entertainment. That's what he was hired to do.
Hmm.
Now, if he wants to push a message within the show, that's for
Mm.
those that want to pick up on it and dissect it and
Yo,
try to.
yo, I remember I went to the movie theaters, right?
Yo, them
Uh,
cookies got to be good as fuck.
They bombed. Yo, I went to the movie theater, right? And I went and I watched this movie. It was I think it was called I it was about that girl. She was a Latina and she was called America and she had a star on her chest and she was like trying to be one of the Avengers. So she can make her body like shape into different things. So her character's name was America. She has a star on her chest and she comes from a planet of women. She has two mothers that gave birth to her. She comes from a planet and that the woman, America, was stronger than any of the men Avengers. And I remember watching that movie and sitting there, sitting in my seat, thinking to myself, what the fuck are we telling our children? What is wrong with this picture right here? And the entire movie, I was watching it. I don't even remember a lot about the movie because I was like thrown back by it. Because at the time, I can remember my daughter was going through a weird place in school where they were sending her home with her curriculum. And it was like, I was reading the book, and it was like, if a boy asks you to take off your shirt, it's okay type shit, or what, this and that. And I'm reading the book, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then it was like, if two boys love each other, it's okay to love each other. And I'm like, what? And it was during that time. It was like a real weird place in America where they were trying to convince us that our kids needed this kind of curriculum or whatever, right? The movie comes out and when politics are outside of my house, I don't care about politics. Right? I don't see the president driving down my street. We don't know each other. So I leave that up there. But like everything in my life, when the politics or your religion or what you're preaching comes into my house, now I have a problem with it. And that's where I see politics like um you know that shit affected all of us. You know, that curriculum they wanted to pass to our kids in schools, it was a scary time for me. I didn't want to send my kid to school, you know, and then these movies that were coming out and the message that was being said, and then all of a sudden LeBron James had a dress on with a backpack, with a bag. They had fucking LeBron in a dress, bro.
Yeah, and
They
that's the shit that
they
that triggers me.
they had like, and it was just like a bad moment in that in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But here comes Bad Bunny. Let me hear him. I want to hear him. I want to see what he's doing. I'm paying attention to all of this. Let's go.
All facts. What up, Mick? What's going on, buddy? Who else is in the building? Somebody. Oh, Trendy came in. Trendy, what up? Knox Problem says she was in the Doctor Strange 2 movie. Um.
Doctor Strange 2 movie, right,
Hoy
right,
se
right.
bebe. He bringing that shit back to Puerto Rico right there with the. He about to
Yeah,
be
he
just.
is. Oh, he brought boxing in Look at all them beautiful people. God damn.
Everything that. Look at that. He got piraguas, pinchos. He got all that shit, like straight up Puerto Rican culture shit.
Yo, this is. Hey, yo, Frontline, don't look at the screen right now. Rosie's covering his eyes. Yo, is that day? There's a lot of stars on that stage.
Yeah, there is. Cardi B was there. Fucking yo, was that Xander sparring or fake sparring with
I don't know. I
Emiliano?
was trying to see. I kind of caught me off a little. Yeah. Oh, we cooking right now. Here we go. Oh no, dog. All that rubbing against the dude. You almost lost me, homeboy. I saw that. Yo. All right, I get it. The coqui. Oh no, the coqui's in the building. If you don't know what that frog is, that's our frog like the eagle for America. The coquis are native. I'm forgetting the word. It's eluding me. What? What is this? Whoa! Well, at least she doesn't look crazy. She's not dressed in a meat suit. Yo, this is hot. Come on, Lady Gaga. Let's go. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm. Look at this. They might have really got married. Que viva Puerto Rico, puñeta. All right. Let's go. What? That's a real Grammy. Yo, the fact that they let him sing in Spanish and 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 in Latin the entire time. Look at Ricky Martin. Look at Ricky. Oh no, they really showed out. It's looking real good though today. These days. Oh no, this is fucking way better than I thought. This is way better than I thought. Oh no. I wonder if that football he's carrying in his hand means something. It looks old.
Hey, for y'all in the chat, now you know why we so fucking proud.
Woo! Ahí es. Puñeta, representando. Hey yo, Bad Buddy brought all the nations out with him, all the flags. Hey yo, what's that dude? Um, that was beefing with fucking Drake. What's his name? I forget his name. Bad Buddy made me forget his name. Fucking what's his name? That was beefing with Drake that he performed in the Super Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. This was better than Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar didn't bring out no flag. Did he bring out other flags for the countries? Did he represent everybody? I don't
He
remember.
represented all the Latin America.
Yeah, and he also had the American flag there too. So that's pretty dope. He brought all those flags out there. It's not like he just brought out the Puerto Rican flag. You know what I mean? I saw Mexico flag. I saw Dominican Republic flag. I saw all their flags. He brought all those flags to a world stage. He didn't take himself. He brought everybody with him that he could. All his Latin countries. That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, he definitely repped us on this one. And
Uh,
I like the way where people thought that he was gonna divide. He actually brought us together because he came out. You know, at the end, what did he say? God bless America too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, definitely,
So
definitely.
it's a narrative that a lot of people put out there, and you know what I'm saying.
Nah, he
It
represented
This shit
well.
was lit.
He did good. He did great.
He got all
I,
the
I
Latinos
I
together.
felt like he represented well. Yo, Ricky Martin looked amazing up there and shit. You know, we all know I'm not going back to Ricky Martin's era. I mean, he did what he did. He was what he was, whatever. Uh, but he's a legend. He's a legend in Puerto Rico. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I had a Menudo book with the stickers and everything when I was a kid, when I was like 9 and shit. I remember it in Jersey. So the
Hey yo,
man did a lot.
Mick ain't shit. Look at what he said.
What he
Breaking
said,
news: the
huh?
Washington Commanders have been removed from the NFL from end of this year. They will be moving to San Juan, Puerto Rico. They will play under the name San Juan Baraos. Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
Yo, make me rip. I thought he was gonna say they're gonna be called the cookies.
Nah, that motherfucker said the San Juan Baraos.
That's crazy. That's
That
crazy
shit was
work.
funny as hell.
Wow.
Hey, all facts. For real, we thought that we already had a game plan that if he would have came out with a dress, he was Mexican for
What
the
is he
day.
just he's joining us now, all facts?
Yeah, yeah. He
Oh, cause
said,
we had that all set up here at Round One Sports Talk. I already
if,
brought that shit up. As soon as he came out with some bullshit, he's Mexican. Yo, we would have forged some paperwork. We would have made a fake birth certificate. I would have had people in Mexico saying, "This is where he grew up."
facts. Yeah.
Yo, but now
Psycho.
he's
Yeah.
Puerto Rican now.
He came out with a positive message. You know, that's true. Melassa says I was scared he was going to say some political shit or some
Yeah.
stupid dress. Round
Yeah.
one came on. You got the Ricky Martin poster on your wall behind the Mayweather pick. LOL.
Mm, it's right behind it. Mm-mm-mm.
For real,
Mm-mm.
Vincent, I agree. Haters are really mad because they expected something totally different, and they got a hell of a performance.
And my man represented. Shout out to Bad Bunny and everybody that had part in that. Yo, Bad Bunny, you represented, dude.
I just
That's what's
like the
up.
way I like the way he represent. Like he gave a little sample of everything for the Puerto Rican culture.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Trini ain't shit.
What do you
He
say?
said
What do
you.
you say?
He said you got a Ricky Martin behind.
Right behind that.
Right.
Yo, it's signed autograph. It says Ricky Martin. Right?
Bad Bunny is full of shit. Says Mick, how we not sing the hottest song of the year? There's only one.
Yeah.
Uh, my wife don't
Remember, Mick.
understand the
Wait,
beginning, so I have to
stop,
explain.
stop, 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 stop. Once Bad Bunny got chosen to perform at the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure he got phone calls from some big Puerto Rican people in some high places. And they were like, listen, young man, you're going to represent us, but we would like you to represent us in a way where that you sing all your songs in our native tongue. We know you got an American hit out there or maybe a Spanish mixture one hit with English. We don't want that. You could do that anywhere you want. What we're probably going to want is that on our night, and they kind of take over Bad Bunny's decisions. I'm pretty sure Bad Bunny got a lot of phone calls. And a lot of people wanted him to wear this, that, bring this person, all kinds of shit. You know, sometimes you start off on these things being the chosen one. Yeah, now I'm going to get to pick all this. And then all of a sudden, these fucking bigwigs open the door with these ties on. No, you're going to do this. You're going to wear this. You're going to do, you know what I mean? It gets crazy. So when Bad Bunny sung all his songs in Latin, like that's what I just said, I was like, oh, wow, I was really surprised because maybe, just maybe, I have no idea, but I know what it's like to be chosen and then everyone else behind the scenes changes you. You know, you come out with
No,
a hot song, you can wear your hair any way you want. Then all of a sudden, if you're a girl, they want you to grow your hair long. They want you to be sexy. They want your boobs up. They want you to get a BBL. Now you got to look like the rest of them. You know, all these, you see the artists come into the game when they didn't have no money, comparing when they get, you know what I mean? And they always mold them and change them into different. So,
hey, let me just address next problem. Bad Bunny's definitely not signed to Drake at all. Bad Bunny's his own entity. He's not signed to nobody.
no, I don't know anything about Bad Bunny's career, but yeah, I,
Coquin,
re-
what up, man?
I don't know too
Yo,
much
what
about
up?
him.
What
What
up,
up?
Edwin? What up,
What
Frontline? My
up,
brothers.
Coquine?
How y'all doing?
Good, 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 man. You know, we coming
Enjoying
off
the
that
show.
big knockout with Brandon Figueroa,
Oh yeah,
knocking the
that
shit
shit was
out of
amazing.
fucking
Yeah,
Nick Ball there, man, in the
the
12th
ending
round.
was crazy too, man. The fucking fans hating.
Yeah, going over there trying to kick fucking Manny
Yeah,
Robles' team, throwing bottles, hitting Manny Robles in the back
yeah. They
with a
should have whooped
bottle.
that dude's ass. It should. He looked like Nick Ball's twin.
Yeah, Nick Ball's twin. I told you he
Yeah,
looked just like Nick Ball.
yeah.
Didn't you? Heard
Same
me, right?
haircut, same height.
Everything. I might have been his brother. It looked so much like him.
Yo, real quick, I wanted to get on because
Go ahead,
Frontline
brother.
made a good point about Bad Bunny leaving a positive note, DK, God bless America, because with this, right? Because the Super Bowl is like America's game, it's like America's event, right? And if somebody that's not a fan of Bad Bunny, they're watching this like, well, where's all the USA shit, all the patriotic shit, and they got to realize like Puerto Ricans, we've been serving wars, and not just one major war, World War I, World War II. We've been part of the army for the United States for like over a century. So when it comes to like patriotism, they got to understand like the Puerto Rican shit is part of what made the U.S. When you go to New York, you go to like Boston or Florida, or like Philadelphia. There's always some like influence of Puerto Rican culture. So it's like for me, I understand what kind of hate is gonna come with it. So that's how like when Frontline mentioned it, he mentioned how Bad Bunny said that message. So God bless America. It's going to be people that are going to be like, that's too much of that. Because in 1954, the gag law was you couldn't wave a Puerto Rican flag. You would go to jail if you waved the Puerto Rican flag. In 1954, it was called the gag law. And that's why, the Puerto Rican Day Parade is such a big deal in New York City, because when they removed that law, people were able to wave the flag. And this is only 50 years ago. That was 1954. I mean, 70, right? My math is fucked up, but it's still recent enough to be like, you know what? The fact that we got an event to display the culture now compared to like 70 years ago is such a massive difference.
It's a unique time, but I just wanted to see the event for myself, just in case there was any controversy tomorrow. And guess what? The controversy would have been Puerto Ricans. It would have been
I mean,
my
they're gonna blow
people.
it up.
So I just wanted to make sure I watched it.
Edwin, I
If it really
guarantee you
wasn't for
tomorrow,
that, I don't think I would have watched
Edwin,
the
I
Super
promise you,
Bowl.
mañana, brother, mañana, you're gonna be talking about. There's gonna be headlines, people fucking hating, sending death threats, and it's gonna blow up on social media. So tomorrow we'll probably cover that. I promise you.
You guys are fanboys. Bad Bunny's performance with he's out here. What?
Hey, while you cough it out and you get that shit out your chest, let me address Nax. He said Bad Bunny's under OVO, which is Drake's label. Wrong.
Stop.
He is signed to what happened?
All right. Do me a favor and what's that dude's name? Bob. What?
Who?
What did the dude that say that you guys are fanboys
A
over
fanboy
Bad?
over Bad Bunny's performance while Ice is out here from Santa Clara up north to San Bernardino down south.
All right, check that out. Right. Delete that message for me. And we don't talk politics here on Round One Sports Talk. I'm not ever going to talk about ICE, anybody's viewpoints. We don't talk no political. I was talking my race. It was a Puerto Rican night. Can we have our moment?
Yeah.
Can we have our 15
got
minutes?
nothing to do with ICE.
Yeah, we have our 15 minutes. This was a concert at a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny doesn't speak for the nation. I wanted to see his performance, how he represented for my people as a culture. That's it. That I don't want to go no further than that. I'm not qualified to change your mind, discuss views, nor do I want to. The boxing channel, sports channel, we're watching the football, so let's not go too far right.
Yeah.
Or too far left.
To keep it sports related, like
Yeah.
with Edwin said, I feel like it's entertainment. It's entertainment. What could these entertainers do to like change they could influence, right? But it could go so far. So let's just keep it a sports, because for me, like I've been involved in politics like since the 2005. I've been working with people that wrote books. They wrote A War on All Puerto Ricans. That's a book by Dennis Nelson. He's a Puerto Rican from Brooklyn that talks about Puerto Rican history. But if you research Bad Bunny, he's also been involved at protests. And I don't want to talk about politics, but if you know anything about Bad Bunny, he's very on the left. And him being on the left, he's very anti-ICE.
All right.
So the fact that you bring that up, I feel like, I'm sorry, my bad, Edwin. I feel like that he brought that up. He didn't do his research, because if he did, he would know Bad Bunny is very much on the left.
Right. Hey, yo, Tim, what's up? I'm Trim. BX.
Oh, Trini BX, that's the man right there.
Trini. That's the one that said you got the Ricky Martin poster behind Floyd.
He said, "Oh no, he can't come up here with
Trini's
that
the
shit."
man.
No,
Trini's
yeah,
the
he
man.
can't. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yo, welcome,
man.
Trini. Welcome.
What up, Cookie? What's up, Frontline? Salute.
What's
round
up,
one.
huh?
What up?
Yeah, I just want to touch on a little point, man. When you mentioned Nick Ball, it reminded me. If my guy Matias would have had that ref, would have still been.
That was a great point. Yo, Trini, you made that point yesterday.
And I got crucified for that.
No, I respect it, man.
Fucking
you're one of the few people that brought it up.
He gets face planted, fucking face planted like Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets the benefit of the as he should as the fucking chat. And that's my only point. This guy got his promotion. Who won the purse bid? He's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even. And then
Good
the way that
point.
ref always reps, yo, step to the side, step to the side. He didn't even rep the way he normally reps. So I was glad that the world got to see that, bro. That
Yeah.
was some real bullshit.
Right.
Truly, every time I see the Matthias knock down, I notice every time I see him, like, he could have actually got up, like, and get back to the fight. It
Bro,
wasn't like he was completely
just
out.
watch that rep when he rep. Oh, go to the hangout spot. Respect Junie, Johnny, and see the episode when Coach Bermudez brings up when his fighter was fighting a guy that was almost 40 years old, and the ref he tells you get up, walk to the side, touch your gloves, come on. And
Right.
then
He gives you an
with the same
awareness check. An awareness check.
the Italian dude, with the Italian
Yeah.
dude, Vic, he did the same thing. These guys was out on their feet. Now this is a champ, bro, that nobody gave him anything. Matias has a few fucking like 1 or 2 amateur fights. You're not gonna see that again. Somebody with 2 amateur fights from Puerto Rico make it all the way to a championship fight. So that was some fucking bullshit, and I'm gonna keep saying it. And it's not no Puerto Rican bias because
No.
I got roughed up by my older cousins when I picked Chavez to watch Camacho back in the days. I bet with my mind, you know what I'm saying? There's not no Puerto Rican. When I call bullshit, that was some bullshit. That was a robbery, and it's okay because
No,
this
you
man
speak
lost his
facts.
belt. He got embarrassed in Puerto Rico and then made it up. So it's like, come on, bro. Like I was watching Two Tones live during the fight, and he even said it. Let's see if Nick Ball could come back from adversity. Let's see if my fucking guy who already came back from adversity when he lost in Puerto Rico came back and got a champ. Give him fucking 10 seconds. It's 30 seconds in a round to fucking keep his belt. Dalton was destroyed in that fight. If you hear it now, listen to Cesar and everybody else say that his father wanted him to fucking pull him out that fight in the 4th round. He was broken, that kid, bro. That was a robbery,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep singing it at the top of my lungs.
Mm.
Thanks
Hey, yo,
for giving me-
Trini, tell him how
I
you
thanks for
feel
been
giving me the
alive,
listening.
voice,
yo.
round one. Thanks for giving me the voice, round one. You know
Absolutely,
what I'm
brother.
saying? I
No,
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 you're
no. This
always
is the
welcome,
voice of the
Trini.
people. This is I tell you guys, if you guys got something to say about your fighter, we're not gonna attack you up here. Yo, talk your shit, your boxing. When you ask me a question or and we involved in a conversation, I'll give you my viewpoints, but I will let you share. If you got something to say about boxing and you want to get it off your chest, I'll give you that time, and let's see what the boxing world has to say about what you have to say as well. So,
I appreciate
we don't rock like that here, brother.
Yeah, yo, Trini, you're always welcome here. You always have a great insight. And I saw the fight live, and what you mentioned about the 4th round, I did see a lot of damage being applied. So I wasn't sure if Smith could survive that for another 7 or 10 rounds. So with the way it was going, that's why people in the crowd were like,
Right.
"Yo, it doesn't look good for him because he's going into what Matias wants, that little war into the 7th round, and you lose your legs, you get like paralyzed from like the waist down, and you start sinking. That's what it looked like." But then when the ref had prematurely done that, like you mentioned, that's why I think it's a great point. And I appreciate you bringing it up because,
Yeah, and
I
also in
do
hindsight,
take accountability for Matias fucking up because I do feel like the approach he
no,
had to the fight was very irresponsible. But
yeah,
the ref didn't do
Boogie, one
the
more
ref
thing,
didn't
just
do
to
what he
say,
normally did, like you mentioned.
yeah, but also I do see in hindsight that he did lose a little step being around his daughters and stuff. I see that. I
Ahora,
feel like not that fight, but he was always going to be in the championship level. And if he would have went to face another champion with the energy he had with Dalton, he could have eventually got hurt. So maybe the stoppage in the long run, he wakes up a little bit, takes a little break, realizes that, get back to the mountains, even if he got to go back to Mexico, get that hunger back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that way I could see that. But in that fight, that shit with 30 seconds left, not that man, anybody else but that man. Somebody with only 2 amateur fights to make it there, that was fucking bullshit,
I
bro.
agree.
And the
I can
fact that
agree.
the boxing world didn't step up, it was all according to their plan with them leaking that bullshit with the ostomy and all that shit. It's so he can have the boxing world against him. But they should have spoke up a little more, man, because that man never got anything. You know what I'm saying? He never even cashed the $75,000 that he got from when
was so
rest in
many
peace,
stuff
homie
that
passed
happened.
away.
Yeah.
He never took that money. He never took that money
Trini,
when
hold
Buddy
on.
Good's fighter passed away. He never took that $75,000 check. They don't talk about that though. They don't talk about how that shit
Hey,
almost ruined his career.
Right.
You
Hey,
know?
Malasa, what you got to say?
No, I understand after watching all this knockdown in less than a month after Subriel, and you see how the referees like let these guys walk was 20 seconds, like the time by you standing up, make him move and stop, walk here, walk over there. He will drain that time at least 15 more seconds, and then the
Right,
bell
right.
ring.
I appreciate
And
that, Size. I appreciate that
it's
because when I first came up, you agreed with the stoppage. But you see, when you watch and you see what's going on, a couple weeks go by, you see
yeah.
that it was some
He hit
bullshit.
it. He hit it behind the ear too. It was another in another rounds that the referee say stop, and he keep hitting. Was a lot of dirty shit that happened. I understand
Yes.
that. We saw all that shit. Like a lot of
Yo, and
people see it.
Look at Kelly, right? Let's say, all right, give Matias the fucking ref that Kelly, you can't bring that fucking ref when you see Zayas in New York in June. You can't bring that ref that helped you in the ninth round because if you hold, check this out, round one. If you get knocked down a lot of time in the fucking round, and the ref gives you a hard warning for clinching,
I understand.
the next time you clinch, you got to take a point. Why the fuck
Right.
you took 10 seconds off the
Oh
clock? You
shit,
give him a
Mick.
hard warning, and then you don't take a point when he clinches right away. Come
Right.
on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro. That shit
I
fucked
so
back him
all
up.
you go wait guys, stop. All you Subria guys has something to say. We got my man Mick in the building. He's got a
There's
couple of things of
only
himself.
one Zendikayas. Fill the
Yeah,
stand with
we're getting
yams
dog
and
walked here.
papayas.
Wait,
Now
let
singing
him
in a
talk.
Mick. Now singing in
Let
a
him talk.
Mick voice. Grab a you.
Hey yo, Mick, go
Yeah,
ahead.
oh, good, my man. We're getting whopped here if we fucking Seattle round one.
Well, we're not getting whooped. It's 9-0. That's not really a whooping.
12,
You
12-0
know,
now.
I know
Yeah,
a
but
touchdown can bring us right back into this. So, Milk, let
I
me.
mean, it's 12-0 now.
Is it?
that's
Yeah.
about to.
They,
Aye.
they,
Yeah,
they,
Oh
it's
just, they
about
no.
just
to.
hit a field
We
goal.
can't.
Uh,
We can't stop the run, eh? Can't stop the run of Kenneth Walker.
well, that's football. We're here to talk about boxing. Mick, what do you got to say? I
You know,
know you
like
came
I
on to
enjoyed,
talk. Huh?
I enjoyed Bad Bunny there, like, but like, how can you not sing the song? Like, I thought the song
You
of the
like
year.
it?
He should have sung
Hey,
"There's Only One." He should have given a wee bit at the end.
Oh, you
Ah,
like
Mick
it?
Bad
You
Bunny
like it
enjoyed.
done
over
that.
there in Britain? You like the show? I want to know if you like it. You like the show?
Hey,
What he did?
I
Melasa,
did, but I
Mick
didn't
enjoyed it
understand
so
it.
much that he's still dancing.
Yeah,
Well,
make it dance to salsa.
no,
Yeah.
look, I'm an NFL fan, but I like that. Look, it's a bit different.
Hey,
No,
yo, Mick,
yeah.
tell me something. What were the colors of the shorts of all the women that were shaking their asses?
I'm gonna look at men. I'm gonna look at men.
Yo,
Ah!
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. I
Hey,
love to
yo.
watch a
Yeah,
I was
but
too
fight
hey,
busy.
watch a
Mick,
fight
Mick.
in Puerto
So
Rico
that
with Mick.
show,
That should be dope, bro. To watch a fight
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico
so
with
that
Mick.
show, all that
Mick is
show
coming
was
to
the
New York.
culture, the Puerto
Aye.
Rican culture. You saw how he was working with the sugar cane. You saw he had
Yeah.
boxing over
No,
there.
all the culture was there.
I'll
Even
be
the
Full
honest.
boxing,
culture.
the piraguas,
Yo,
everything was
I'm
The
there.
not sure if you
bricks.
guys noticed Melasa and Frontline and Edwin. If you guys noticed at the end, he had the jibaros on the post
Yeah.
line, like the electric
Oh,
post lines.
Luma. He was
yes.
Yeah,
talking about Luna.
yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what's
I know
funny,
The
man?
Hibaro.
That's so,
hurricanes.
bro. Like to hit that, man, because that shit. Like Trini, you was in Puerto Rico, right?
We
Like you know
came
how
I
out
in,
just
like
you
came
know,
that
back. I
you know
just
how like
came
the
back, and
lights.
after watching this, I'm already booking my flights to go back,
Yo,
bro.
to
but
go
like yo,
back.
Trini, when you're in PR, you know the lights go away, they come out, they go away, and it's like
Yeah, no, but that happened before because we was
Yeah.
using Venezuela oil, but now the lights are fine.
I
But
yeah,
love.
it's the hurricanes. I saw it more when the hurricanes come, and they destroy
yeah.
all the power lines
What do
and
you
shit like that.
yeah,
But
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 that
did you
always
guys
happen
also
in
catch
hurricane season.
did you guys
I
also
really
catch the
enjoy it.
coquille on the Tumbletron?
Oh
The
no,
Like,
big
like
said
I,
about
floating
me.
I did.
frog that was
I
right
didn't.
there.
Oh
I was
yeah,
No.
like,
yeah. They showed the picture
I,
of the
I
coquille.
was
of
sitting.
the
It was
Hey,
coquille.
easy.
It was
Oh
right
fuck.
there. I was like, oh
there
He
you
had
shit.
go.
so
Yeah,
many shit
they
in that
shouted me out,
show.
man.
Yo,
Was
Yeah,
so
see, like
many
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
shit.
yeah,
show.
coquille.
They
fun fact
shouted
of
me out on the
coquille.
They
second floor of the
shouted you
gym
out.
too.
You know what I
The
mean?
They,
coquille is
they forgot
the
the
only
keys. They
frog.
forgot the keys.
Got the
That's
They
the
keys.
forgot to
only
show the
frog in
Always
the
got the
keys.
world.
keys.
The
That's
Yeah,
coquille is
it.
the only frog in the world that skips the tadpole stage. It's never a
There
yeah.
you
tadpole.
go. Straight to
It's
Tr-
born
puberty.
the little frog.
Trinity, are we getting Josh Kelly
Yeah,
versus Are we getting Josh Kelly versus Anders Ayes?
I hope
In
Well,
so.
June, and you
if
can't
Josh
bring
Kelly
that
wanna
ref
get
with
out
you.
of England,
Right,
because
right.
we're
Do you
not
want
You
going
another?
to
can't bring
Do
that
you
ref
England.
want?
with you.
Do you want another bet, Trini?
Oh, for
Another.
sure, for sure.
Right,
Against
I'll
Ellis,
lay $50
hell yeah, we
on
could double
Xander's
that up.
Ayes.
We could double
I'll
it up
take
for
$50 on
Zayas.
Xander.
Wait a minute, Mick. You can't take Xander.
Damn,
Hey,
Mick.
man. Come on. You cannot say Sander.
Yo,
How
man,
about-
you should come to New
After
York,
that Bad Bunny
Mick.
performance at
Mick, you should
halftime,
come to
Mick's
New
Puerto
York for
Rican
that,
now.
man. You
Mix
should come to New York for that
Puerto
parade
Rican.
and all that.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yo, we taking
Yeah.
Mick? Are we
Hey,
claiming him?
I'm full Boricua
Yo,
Yeah,
now.
we'll
Nick knows
claim
how
that.
to, Nick knows
I'm
how to
full
say Boricua.
Boricua.
He
I'm
knows how to
full
say
Boricua
Boricua.
now. Boricua. I'm full
There you
New
go.
Boricua
York
now.
for that, man. I'm
I'll
trying to
take
get you on that
Xander.
parade float.
Xander, I'll take Xander. You can have
Okay,
Berlanga.
Sander.
I've got Xander. I've
Yeah,
got
and he has
Xander.
to travel
Belanga's
to the
another one.
US.
Belanga's another one I got a bone to pick with. You there in cold ass New York with that big ass fake trying to be Frank Lucas. You should have been in Puerto Rico for that fight.
Nah, like the best
Nah,
man
you're right,
won
Trinity.
trying to run my money off me as well, so it was all good. But nah, look, see that's I can't believe there's no going to be a team next year called the San Juan Burrows. That should be it. Get rid of the Commanders. They're crap. They're crap. I'll just get the San
Mick,
Juan
Yo, Mick,
Burrows.
you ain't
hey
shit.
Mick, when you said that
Jeez.
shit was
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
Yeah, that shit had frontline dead.
That's
Abad's got another fan. Abad's got a lot of fans. That man
Nah,
throws
nah,
20
Yeah,
nah,
to
nah.
nah,
the punch combos in the
he's definitely
last
more
round.
popular in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
But
man.
he's.
I love to see him in there with a match him off for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Let
Yeah.
him get
You know
some.
what? Like,
Boots
you
is
know what? I think
the
the Puerto
one.
Ricans appreciated
Oh,
his
damn. Yeah, yeah. The San Valentin bottle. Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
yo,
like
I say to Mick, I say, yo, Mick, I bought my wife this bottle and I show it to him. I was like, look what it says, right? So I had the water. It says, "Fuck Valentine's, I love you all the time," right? And it has me and my girl's name. So I bought this, and Mick tells me, "Damn, Edwin, I think I'm gonna have to turn that Yusufa belt I ordered for my girl in." Yeah, because he ordered a bottle. Yo,
for
I was
Valentine's
like,
Day.
Mick, he was like, "Damn it, when you got her a bottle, man, my gift, I got her the Sufa belt. I don't think she's gonna like that." I
That
was
was funny.
dying.
That was funny.
I was
Yeah.
crying.
Look,
Yo,
I
fucking
think
Mick.
Abbas. I think Abbas appreciated the Puerto Rican support as well at the end, and like
Hey, I brought
see
that
the
up, Mick.
the
I
Hey,
brought that
scorecard
up.
was bad, and he like see when they says
Abbas Baru didn't get kicked in Puerto Rico.
no, no,
He
no,
didn't.
no.
No bottles got thrown in the ring.
no.
I
Nobody
mean,
disrespected him.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact,
how often do you see two guys hug it out after a
Like
championship
Hey,
unification?
listen,
how is
we
that
that
people
we
night
from
ball
how often?
Liverpool?
thing.
How
That
Espera,
night
often do
ball
you
let me
see
tell
thing
you
the
what
was
person
happened.
who
disgusting.
One
lost
second, guys.
like
One
don't
second.
even
I want
argue?
Mick tell me how is the people from Liverpool? Why they did that in Liverpool?
Hold on,
So,
Melissa. Hey, yo, into Trinity, when Liam Paro beat Sabrina Matias in Puerto Rico, I was in attendance. I was in Puerto Rico, and he was
Wow.
awarded with cheers. The Puerto Rican clapped for him.
He got a
We
homecoming fight his next
we
fight in Puerto
we
Rico. He fought
yes
in
he
Puerto
did,
Rico.
and we showed him respect. We know how to lose and win.
Yo, and look at
so
look. He beat Matias, but look, this guy Paro might become two-time champ. He
Oh
might
yeah,
be two-division champ. He's got a title shot against Crocker coming
That's
up,
so
I
good.
heard.
so
yeah,
Rematch with
yeah.
Matias. But espérate, Mick,
Liverpool.
tell me what about
Liverpool's
Liverpool?
Liverpool's a strange
And
city.
Crocker got to go to
One
Australia
at a
to fight
time. One
Paro.
at a time. One
So
at a time.
Liverpool's like a working class city, and but the other thing with Liverpool is that they're very, very, very violent, but they're also very
Mhm.
passionate.
Right.
And but
And Mick, let me
what they done yesterday was a disgrace. That's
right,
shocking. That
Mick,
could
let me
never
tell you
happen.
something. Let me tell you something, Mick. I hate it when my people act up and I have to come out and say those people don't speak for me and my people. They did something, might have been a little bit disrespectful, you know what I mean? But they don't speak for everyone, you know. And there's liquor, and people are drunk, and emotions, and gambling, and people lost money, and etc. You know what I mean? But okay, it did happen.
So
But
one thing that people won't like, you don't know that like, so Liverpool, like the football team, they had a huge thing that happened years ago, and the fans died in the stadium.
Oh yeah, that
oh
was from
yeah,
my
So
team.
yeah, yeah,
Juventus.
yeah.
It was a team from Italy.
no, so they've done it. It happened in England as well at Hillsborough.
Yep.
And what happened? It was a big cover up by the British police and everything like that. So people
What?
from Liverpool didn't see. They will not claim they are from. They'll not sing the national anthem. They'll no do anything like that.
Right.
They will not claim that they're English.
Right.
So like
Because
Oh,
this
they
okay,
is
see
class
okay, I
themselves
higher
as
got
for
it.
you.
separate.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's more Arabs and
Like,
stuff
but
like
Aye,
that.
last,
so
you know how Texans sometimes feel like they're their own thing. So like in
Yep.
America, you know, so it's like Liverpool is like they see themselves as like, you know, we're not just English, we're Liverpool.
Yeah. So
Right,
like
right,
if the
right, right.
national anthem got played at that stadium,
And
they
I
would do
told you
it.
guys, and while I was calling the fight last night, Frontline said to me, he says, yo, round one. He says, yo, they throwing bottles and shit. Why they doing this? And I said, yo, you gotta understand them. That these kind of men, these guys, they go to a fight on their, and they go to a fight. After that fight, they go to fight, to go to a bar
Yeah,
fight,
yeah,
to go on their way to a soccer match to get into a fight.
yeah. It's a
Because
movie
later
out
that
there.
night, they got to fight. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
So,
never,
it's real out
so
there, yo.
that's
it's
you know
for,
they
for that to happen. But one thing I would say is, luckily, luckily we can't be trusted for these things to happen. So the bottles would have been plastic. I know it doesn't help, but like events like that, they'll not sell glass. They'll not sell anything glass or that out here in the UK.
That's a
right
good point.
instead of being bottles, right?
Sometimes when the crowd gets rowdy, like if you look back to Nakia
Any
Zoo,
event,
Tim Zoo's last fight, it was a bullshit stoppage. The guy kind of like got out the fight in the first round. In a fight that it was two Australians, they was waiting for that fight, and they started getting rowdy there in Australia. But that was kind of understandable. You know what I'm saying? This was
Yeah,
just
and
they
Nick,
was
Nick
just
Ball
being
was
sore
knocked out,
losers
and
out there in
he was
Liverpool. They was
it's
being
like
sore
when
losers.
Dalton Smith celebrate that he knocked out
The
Subriel.
only
Oh
thing,
my
wait,
God, we don't throw shit to
right?
Dalton Smith because he jumped. Like, oh my God, I won by knockout. Fuck, that's amazing.
Yo,
And
yo,
more if
yo,
a 12
Mark,
round
Mark, Mark,
fight.
Mark. The only thing I
And then
can't
they start.
say, hold on. The only thing I can't say that I didn't find distasteful was the fact that that dude physically kicked
in the
Brandon
corner.
Figueroa's corner. Now
Nah,
you
that
actually put your hands on someone. You kicked them. Now throwing the bottles and the fans, I can't be accounted for the fans. I can't control, and for that you guys shouldn't get a black eye. But the fact that you're the corner, they're professionals. He came over and he actually kicked them. That I found. I was like, bro, you
see,
can't. Yeah, and then you saw the
That
promoter was
rounds
the
up
one
the
that's
crowd too. That rounds
no,
up the
no. What
crowd when they
rounded
Yeah,
up
start
the
doing that.
crowd?
exactly.
What routed up the crowd was Nick Ball's promoter that jumped in the ring first when Brandon's dude jumped over
Brother went
the
over back
line.
in.
He started going like this, like, calm down. Don't cheer because you won. Don't be
What
happy
do you
because you
mean?
just won a world
Then they
title.
try to say it's a lucky punch. That was
By
their game
knockdown.
plan to get a late stoppage. That was not a lucky punch. That shit was
He was
game
he
plan.
That
was
He
is
was
the
ahead
going
of the
to the
card.
game.
body.
Figueroa,
They knew they needed
Figueroa
a
was
late
winning
stoppage.
already.
That was the game plan.
Well,
Figueroa
well,
was already
well,
winning
no,
on the
no. I
cards.
went back and I saw the official scorecards. It was 104, 105.
Yeah,
Figueroa was
Ah, but
up by one.
the other two was up 2-1 though. Yeah.
think
Oh,
they
I
fixed
don't.
it so that people
Uh,
don't
I
criticize them so
Nick
much.
right.
Nick Ball needed a knockout.
Nice tackle,
Yes,
That was a
Patriots.
good tackle. But so, like for Nick Ball, I'm delighted he lost because I'm not a Nick Ball fan. One thing I would say is Manny Robles is making a huge thing about hand wraps. Like, see if you go to, if
When
you're fighting at 9 p.m. right,
Yep.
and the car starts at 5. Why would you turn up at 8:30 to try and see somebody's hand wraps?
Oh, he
Yeah.
was late and he was not saying
So
nothing.
what he's saying is he put them on, they were already on when they went in, but the WBA and the British Board of Controls watched them wrap the hands, yeah?
Watched them, yeah, and they signed off on them, yeah.
Yeah.
And then people are saying to me, oh, but did they agree a time to go there? I says, if that
Mhm.
was my fighter, I would
Well,
have been there at 5
just in
o'clock.
case your fighter loses, Brandon Figueroa would have lost. He had something to say, but admitted
But
that his fighter knocked him out. Forget the hand wraps. We got the belt.
I
Yay!
think
Like,
he
you
was
know what
Yeah,
mad about the
I mean?
bottles and the
I would
shit
have been
that
in the
happened in
arena
the
at
ring.
5.
You know,
Like, I'd
I
have been
think
there.
he was already mad for what happened in the ring. So when he came out and
Right.
the guys started interviewing him, he
What the
just
hell is
fell
wrong
out
with that
shit,
guy's
you know,
belly?
I
because
think
he
there
was
was
mad.
I think there was a couple of there was a few things that maybe happened. I think he was maybe late for a weigh-in as well. People forget. Remember, Figueroa's brother fought Ricky Burns, and they taken two
Yeah.
points off of Ricky. They taken 2 points off of Ricky Burns and off the eye in round
Mm.
11, and then the holding and done all that. And then I'm sure that card was in Texas as well, actually.
Dalton
And
got a gift. Dalton got a
and
gift. Yeah, okay, Vince.
but I like. Look, it's been a great start to the month
I
for
look, look,
fighting.
look,
That
look,
kid,
look. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing right here, right? For sure, right? Okay. Sabrina Matias is not just your average fighter. He's a fighter that, unfortunately, on one of his matches during having a match with Mad Match Duracek, Mad Match fatally lost his life on that night. When it comes to a meeting, a referee meeting, before the fights, when you see that name, Sabrina Matias, come across your table, you are alerted to several things. He has been known to damage fighters. So the image of Subir Matias fight, referees being play close attention type shit. But in this case, it went the other way, right? Where that the referee, in fact, was Puerto Rican that stopped Matias's fight. Now, when I looked into Subir Matias's eyes, he could have went further. Yes. That stoppage with Subir Matias against Dalton Smith, it could have went two ways. Two ways
Yep.
meaning if he allowed it to continue, Dalton Smith could have put Subir Matias down hard.
Yeah,
I can't tell
that's a
you.
possibility.
I can't tell you how much Subir was together. That I would have to see take place, right? As far as a champion goes, if you tell me you're gonna beat me, allow me as a fighter. I trained all my life for this. This is my moment. I'm not getting any younger. Let me go out on my shield. You step out of my way, referee, and allow that man to do his job and put me down. Okay, I get it.
Josh Kelly,
But when do we
Nick
say,
Paul,
fight to live another day?
right.
What happens if Dalton Smith goes out there and hits Matias, cracks his bone, and it pushes into his brain or something, and he dies? When do we say enough was enough to save the fighter for themselves? We all know the saying in boxing that the reason why the referee has the authority to stop the fight because the fighter sometimes is too tough for themselves. There'll be that fighter that's up in the rope just getting his face bashed in, but pride and the determination to want to win is keeping him there, and he's going to be brain dead in the morning.
Yeah,
But
the
one
referee's
fight-
job is to protect
one
the fighter,
fight-
yeah.
It's going to
Edwin.
take like 5 years off his career. So
But-
I understand that it's opinionated on that Subir Matias stop. Okay. We view it as Puerto Ricans. He's not getting any younger. He's not going to get that many title shots. And we expect the ref to know all of this, everything we're feeling. You know what I mean? So the fact that the referee was Puerto Rican, and I said these motherfuckers went and paid our own people to sell us out
Hell yeah.
because they'll do that because
They
and then
did
you
it
won't
in
think
battle,
nothing.
too.
You won't think nothing of it. Oh no, you ain't want the ref Puerto Rican, bro. You fucking got to that dude, right? So, but anyway, my opinion is this: that if I think that if Subir could have weathered that storm, Dalton Smith was so damaged that I think his damagedness was greater than Subir's being stunned.
Yeah, me too.
Subir could have maybe shook that off, but what Dalton Smith could not shake off was the accumulation of damage he was
Yeah.
already receiving
And the
when his
referee
corner
saw
was
that.
telling him, "Yo, Dalton,
Yeah,
bro,
the
you're
corner
getting
was
fucked up."
scared and knew what's coming. But
So,
also, man,
and there was rockets up. Now, I'm in an agreement too. That has to do a lot with Subir Matias and his game plan, his approach. He really wanted to prove a
man.
point against
Yep.
Dalton Smith, and he forced the action too fast. He tried to walk through Dalton Smith's punches to show him, bro, I'm tougher than you. And
Yep.
he found out
they all
late
got in his
that
head. Eddie
that the
Hearn,
dude had
everybody
a
got into his
punch.
head.
Yep.
He found out late that Dalton had a punch, and Dalton proved it, but then now Subir couldn't get out. I think if Subir would have survived, he would have fought a little bit different,
Yep.
but he still would have had that same pressure on Dalton Smith because he was starting to break him. So shout out to Dalton Smith for striking first. Okay, cool. You know, I'm not
Even
going to
behind
cry
the
over
ear.
spilled milk. You guys won. I feel that the call was bullshit, but that's okay. Nevertheless, I'm going to act like my champion act. Congratulations, Dalton Smith.
Yeah, no,
Fair
I
play.
got it on my system round one.
You know what I'm
talked my
saying?
shit. I
You know
felt
what I
like
mean?
my
Yo,
point was proven. The way I see
you
it
got
now
that.
is everything happens for a reason.
We
If
got
it's
you got that.
emotional
We
one,
on to
like
the
you said,
next.
it was a Puerto Rican judge, a ref, all
Yep.
that. So that means God wanted that to happen, and it's all good because now Theo just lost his belt. Matias lost his belt. Maybe Theo's brave enough to challenge Matias for his first fight.
That would be a good
And
fight.
with that win, Matias will be right back in the game. So
But
everything
yeah,
happens for a reason, bro.
Boxers that fight like Nick Paul, Subriel Matias, you know, they fight to like the sword. So you die by the sword. You feel me? That's your
Live
way
by the
to
sword,
fight.
die by the sword. Right.
You know, that's how
It happened to Juan
But,
Lopez.
but deja que muere.
Exactly.
Let him die with the sword,
But
not with the
well,
fucking
he
see,
stand
Theo-
up. Hey, he failed. He was behind the ear. We don't know. You know what? It is what it is. It's
It is what
okay.
it is.
You
Yo,
think
Xander became unified. Xander became unified, and he's looking to try to fight Josh Kelly. Which, in actuality, guys, I'm nervous about that fight because that Josh Kelly kid is pretty crafty and a little durable, and he outboxed Bakram. But I like Xander in the fight, and I'm gonna tell you one thing why I like that Josh Kelly fight more than anything in the world. Because if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't that be the first island-born Puerto Rican to have 3 belts?
I think so.
He was
No
already
Puerto
the
Rican
first.
in history.
He was already the first one to unify in the island.
No, on the
You know
island.
what I'm
But
saying?
Felix Trinidad had 2 belts. He was
Yeah.
unified.
Yeah, but
You
Yeah.
Felix
Yeah,
Trinidad
shout
had the
Zayas would be
Zayas
the
made. Oh
first
WBA
yeah,
Puerto
and the
Rican to have 3.
IBF. And the
shout out to
IBF.
Felix Trinidad, bro, because Zayas didn't get credit that night, but he got all the credit he needs. Just seeing fucking Tito Trinidad side sign in his
In
corner,
attendance.
away from the camera. He didn't want to be in front of the camera like fucking De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him too, man. Shout out to Zayas. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
101, for letting me get my shit off. Let me
It's a
get ready
big.
for work, y'all. I'm gonna keep
Aye,
listening
baby.
though.
trying
Respect,
Aye.
to
yo.
trying to see before you go.
Peace.
See if please didn't shout if Matthias and what's his name Tio fight. Please didn't shout punch him, Subriel, bro,
But it's a big difference.
bro.
Shout
Unifying,
out to
unifying
McDoonan, man. Stay up, champ.
versus Oscar de la Hoya that unifying with Abbas Barao, with no
Mhm.
title defense.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference of the unification. That you unify, but none of you have title defense, and none of you was. It's okay.
Right,
Yes,
right, right, right,
yo,
right, right.
Yeah,
you
yo,
know.
Edwin, can I chime in real quick about the
Yes, yes,
Matthias
yes.
and Dalton Smith? So I saw the fight. I was in attendance of the fight. So I know you was in attendance for the Puello fight. You saw Matthias live in the
Yep.
Puello fight, and compared to other fights, because I'm sure everybody here could agree, right? Matias from the Puello fight, that was labor. That was a very hard fight. Matias did get hurt late in the fight,
Yep.
and that fight did to me because I've seen Matias fight since he was an amateur. That fight and the Puello fight took more than Matias than the Paro fight, and I'm not like, and I know Matias beat Puello in my opinion. I scored it for Matias, but Puello did fight a hard fight, with the headbutting, the clinching. It was a physical, dirty fight. And I feel like Matias going into the Dalton Smith fight, he was not the same physical character that we see him oppose people. Because in person, what I saw Dalton Smith be the stronger guy in the ring. I saw Dalton Smith back Matias up on the ropes. Matias did do damage. I don't disagree with that. I saw Matias hurt Smith. I saw Matias land his punches. But even with that, Smith was pushing Matias back, and Smith was fighting like Matias. Smith was not boxing. He wasn't trying to jab. He did clinch, and when he clinched, everybody in the crowd booed. Because Edwin, you was in Queens when they booed Puello. Every time he clinched, you heard the boos when he did that clinch. So same thing happened to Smith, but Smith, he would push Matias back. So in my opinion, I feel like Matias physically is a little bit behind, and I don't, age, whatever we could say that. I'm just as a fan. Because for me, I'm born in Fajardo, Cariduro. I'm like Matias is my people, but like I know when to call somebody. Yo, you see Juan Lopez when he fought Orlando Solido. Juan Lopez was known for the hook, for the power. He was like the upcoming guy with Gamboa, and he got hurt. And then his chin, your chin can't last forever. So you guys, I've seen the fight in person. I do want to see Matias fight Tio. And have Matias go out on his shield, get like one name, but he has to come back with a head movement and more because in the Puello fight, Matias was moving his head. Puello only landed 28 of his punches in the Puello fight, but in the Dalton Smith fight, Dalton landed 50% of his punches. So Matias was just not defensively responsible because I've seen Matias make guys miss like Ergashev. Ergashev only landed 27% or something. And Matias been in fights where he's like defensively, doing things like Malik Hawkins or other guys. So, it's just he was lazy, he was overconfident, and I feel like physically he was a step behind because the Puello fight was such labor.
What I think. I wanted you to get everything off and everything, but I wanted to chime in and say what I saw from Subriel Matias going into that Dalton Smith. I saw an emotionally drained fighter that's been dragged through the mud.
Mm.
All this PE scandals, all that the fight was gonna go on, cards being taken off, him doing interviews all the way into the week of the fight, answering questions on steroid stuff. When I saw him, he looked drained. Like not drained in the sense of training. He just like how when you're still you look at the person and there's that
And
one
la
thing you
cara,
can't
like you
tell.
see it
You
in their
can't
face.
tell. Yeah, you can't tell what's wrong with them because you can see all their hard work. They're in shape. They're and it's just you can't tell what it is
Negativity,
because what it is
negativity pushes off. Yeah.
it's emotional. It's emotional damage. So emotional damage, you're not. It's not like a muscle. It's not something. It's only something you'll see like on the outside. He's trying to hide it, like wave and thank the fans, and he can hear them all on social media. I just saw an emotionally drained fighter that was angry, and then it started to turn into rage as he was standing like the day of, and then he no longer was looking at Dalton Smith. He was looking at Ed Hearn, and he was fighting too many people in that ring on that night. He wanted to prove to Dalton Smith, to Ed Hearn, to the world, to the people that doubted him. He was
Do you
just
know
too
what?
emotionally invested. Yeah. And that I bet if he wished he could take it all back, he would fight different. It wouldn't look very different from the outside fighter looking at it. Oh, he's just doing the same thing. No, his approaches would have been different. His entrance would have been different. He wouldn't just went in there trying to go through his punches. He would have bat down his jabs. The shit he did in the Alberto Puello fight. When he fought Alberto Puello, he was clear minded. He was fighting with his heart. Alberto Puello was going to have to kill him in that ring that night. You could see it. Supriya was exhausted, tired. He was still standing there with Alberto Puello like this, like, let's go, bro. And he was like, I can't move, but fuck it, let's go. And
That's a good
you
point.
weren't you weren't going to take that from him. But in that fight with him, the eye of the tiger wasn't there. It was more desperation and more
Yeah,
anger, more
yeah,
rage.
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And
So,
as I got older through
just to
my
kind of
life,
add
I
into
could
that.
see this.
See, you add
So
into that round one. To see
mhm.
for the Patriots this week, it's been negative as well. He's no picking
You're breaking
Patriots
up,
have
Mick.
they've had an easy route to the bowl. Why is Tom Brady no picking them? Why did Malcolm Butler no play all the years ago? And that's what it's been this week.
Yeah,
Consistently,
yeah,
yeah. And every
yeah.
single interview, it's like, even to the Opals, why is Tommy no picking? Why is Tommy no picking them?
Mhm.
Why's Tommy got a statue at the stadium and no picking them? And then Malcolm Butler,
Right.
there's
It's all
still the question, why
mental.
did you not
It's
play 8 years ago? And of course it's
right.
Seattle where he made the catch on the line. And I tweeted
Yeah.
it earlier and I said it's everything just about it's negative. I think I put it in the Discord actually. I
Huh?
said I think it's the first one where I've looked at it and it's been, I think that that's the first one I've never been confident in. But it's just been like
Right. What
silly
the fuck
negative
was
things,
that?
Yeah, that was terrible.
is which is when you consider where we were last year. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Hey, shout
I
out to
think
Deep Boys
I think
becoming a
Xander's
member,
eyes
level one contender.
excellent. And that
Mark,
Yo,
Mark,
see
give
Vinny
Frontline a
claim and
second.
shout
Mark,
early.
give Frontline a
I
second.
give me the
Hey,
offer,
Mick.
pal. I take
Mark,
two in this
Nick.
team.
Wait, I got him.
And he's
I
sitting there
am
saying that
Frontline. Read the chat.
Hey, shout out to Deep Boys for becoming a member, level one contender.
What up?
Shout out to Deep Boy.
Welcome to the
Yo,
round one
Bo-
family, brother.
Edwin D.
Bobos
My bad. Go ahead.
Bobos wants me to hit the violin music for these two.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
wish
my
I
son.
could. I wish
Yo,
I could. My
Edwin
buttons are down.
Deep Woods is a fellow Boricua from originally from the Bronx, but he's out
Oh
in
yeah.
Massachusetts. Yeah, I think he tried getting on the panel one time, but he's an OG. He's a very boxing historian, just like you.
I live in Massachusetts,
Yo,
so
you
he's
guys
on
will
my
get
neck of the
along. Yeah,
woods.
yeah. And
Yeah.
he calls himself Deep Woods because he's in the deep woods in Massachusetts, just
Mhm.
like you. Maybe y'all neighbors. I don't know.
Brother, my neighbors got horses, fucking
I think
chickens. I got a
he got
goat over here.
I think he got that too.
We might, listen, I'm trying to tell you. But Mick, yeah, I got you, Mick. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, so on Frontline, can you read the rest of the chat? Is there anything else that people
It's just Bobus being a bit
Bobus
and
on
Vincent
Frontline's
going in
back
about
here?
This is said Dalton was ready to quit, and Paro, his corner, has to do better and acknowledge that. And he said Matisse is real good in the Puello
Did
fight.
they score?
The Patriots, no.
No, Seattle. They're in the
Again?
end zone dancing right
No,
now.
no, no. I think they got the ball back, but it's like 10
Is
seconds.
that what it is? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they got
okay.
10 seconds left now. Oh.
Fumble on the ground. He picks up the ball. Wait a minute.
No, he
That's
went
a
out.
fumble.
No.
Oh, but the guy's on the ground. Once he dived on it, that was it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh God, oh my goodness, man. The Patriots didn't score no points in the Super Bowl. He ain't no Tom Brady.
Yo, guys, Frontline posted a link to the panel. If anybody want to get on the panel, have we're watching the Super Bowl right now, but you want to talk some boxing.
Yeah,
if you
we're
want
talking
to
anything.
with a question,
open panel today. And open panel today. Whatever's on your mind, what fight you want to talk about, discuss. Round one, what's up? Salute, brother. What's up?
William Moscow, what up? Hey, Bulbos. I would have said congratulations, but it was Mexico versus Mexico, so regardless, y'all was gonna win.
Y'all was gonna win, right?
Yo, Mexico's best players from Cuba.
Yeah, I know, right? You even Mexican. I don't even think one Mexican is on that team.
Nah, them motherfuckers have Panamanians, Dominicans, Cubans.
There's a bunch of mutts on that team. Like, everything that Bulbus hates, like Bulbus talks about pure Mexican. He talks about all that shit, pure shit. But Mexico's team is full of mutts and a Cuban guy. And a Cuban guy who's fucking black. So Bulbus, go eat that, motherfucker.
Okay, Coquín.
My bad for cursing. My bad.
Yo, Randy Arozarena, he want to play in the World Baseball Classic so bad, but Cuba don't let him.
Yeah, Cuba's fucked up.
He was in Mexico, right? But Mexico, if you enter their territory legally, you cannot become a Mexican citizen. Only if you're a Mexican American, you can become Mexican citizen, right? So because he get illegally into Mexico, but he was a major league player, he talked to the president of Mexico and told him if he let him play in the Mexico team in the World Baseball Classic, he gonna take the team forward. So that's how the president let him be a Mexican citizen.
Wow.
So he can play and he took the Mexico team the first time the Mexico team go to the quarterfinals because the Cuban took the team in his bag. That's the truth, Randy Arozarena. But that's how Mexico do it. If you enter their territory illegally anyways, you can never apply to be Mexican citizen.
But we're the bad ones, right, Melasa?
Yeah. Pero nosotros, viste, because we want our borders closed and our places secure, we're the bad guys because we ask for ID. But anyway, we're not.
All right. Anyway, boxing. Yo, listen. My thing is this: is that that knockout right there. Well, I want to ask you guys this one question. That knockout with Brandon Figueroa, is it a contender for knockout of the year? And was that knockout right there better than the knockouts that started off the years? Let's think about what the knockouts so far we've seen and let's compare them. What's the best knockout you've seen of 2026 since the card started?
I'm gonna start off by saying that Tupe knockout was by far the best.
But he didn't knock him out.
He knocked that Tupe out.
It doesn't qualify. I know. Okay, that's good. But you mixed back. But you got to have a knockout for like candidate like Bruce Shushu Carrington with that knockout over Castro. I think that got a potential. Was that knockout with Nick Ball better than the Bruce Carrington knockout? Who else got a big knockout at the start of 2026?
Dawson Smith got a good knockout.
No, but Subriel stand up.
But Subriel stood up.
Knockout.
Yeah, well, they're gonna. Well, it's a TKO, but it's a knock. But I don't think it'll go for. It's a regular knockout. I don't think it'll be a candidate.
Ball was out clean, like.
Ball face planted, bro.
Yeah, he was at the ring, bro. He was done.
Outside the rope.
Deep Woods, what's up?
He fought after that.
Yo, Deep Woods, my man. What up, bro? Welcome to the panel.
What up, brother?
What's up, Cookie? What's up, panel?
What's up,
the landlord is here.
Yeah, I heard you got. Yo, I'm in New Hampshire, man. I'm in way up north, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
damn.
Ese está en el frío,
I hope you're,
frío.
I hope you're
That's
good,
Yeah,
mate.
Por
man.
allá.
It's like -3 where I'm at
We
right
got
now,
we got
bro.
New
Damn.
Hampshire, we got Massachusetts, we got Connecticut with Melassa, and I
But
think Frontline's from Connecticut too.
Oh, we're
Florida,
forgetting
Florida.
el de Cedeño, el de no Cedeño, Néstor Bravo, the knockdown of that
Oh, yeah,
Néstor
Pedro
Bravo.
Campos, yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yo,
was
that was
good. Yo,
nasty.
that whole card had knockouts, man.
Yep.
eh,
Whole card.
me and Cookie was there. I almost got ran over by the fight in
Oh,
ringside, bro.
yo,
I was sitting next to Dalton Smith's sister. Remember, I told you I lost my phone and everything, bro.
yeah, he
So
Damn.
in the middle of the
Depoy was at
round,
the
there was a
Matias fight.
fight, bro.
Yeah.
There was a brawl
And
that
don't
broke out.
hey, let me tell you, man. Dalton Smith's sister and like her father was about to throw in the towel, bro, when that shit happened. That when
Yeah.
he might, because I was listen. I was like between like three people were aside of me, and then his family, his sister, and shit. But then the wave of people during that fight started coming towards me, man. I was like, man, I ain't gonna go through that
Right.
shit, bro. So I started. It was a wave, yo, Edwin. It was a wave of people,
Yeah.
bro, in the middle of the fight,
Yo,
bro.
Hey, Deepo,
It was,
wasn't that with
18-0.
it was
Deepo? Wasn't that with Amanda Serrano Maldonado was
right,
guy?
right. Yeah, I think it was his brother and
They're always fighting.
un cuñado, something
Eso
like that.
siempre tan. Ese coach de Amanda.
No,
No
he
existe.
was very rude to the. Listen, man. Listen, I
Nah,
heard.
he's got that New York bully mentality.
And that's the problem. The dude let him back down, bro. And I said,
Yeah.
this is gonna pop right now, and it did.
Yo.
But it was
It
like
happened
in
out
the
of
middle of a
nowhere.
round. It was
Touchdown.
in the middle of a round 4, bro. So I was like, well, my mejor.
Oh shit, Mick, where you at? Okay. Yeah.
Because I had a full pass. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
the Patriots are
Yo tengo
getting
una,
scraped.
Oh
yo
yeah,
tengo
it's
una
done. It's
gente,
done.
you
It's
know.
done.
I've,
It's done.
I've been
That
around
didn't look as
boxing
if
for a long time, bro.
that didn't look as if he got the foot in there for the second step.
19-0,
But also the
man.
kicked
Like,
it,
They don't got Tom Brady. They can't come
yeah,
back with
you
if
can't
it
do
was
it without
19.
Tom Brady.
If you had 21 or 28 on them and it was fourth quarter with only 1 minute left and
Yeah,
Tom Brady was
that's
down
a
by
Tom Brady job.
10 touchdowns, somehow he would win. But you don't got Tom Brady.
Tom Brady probably
Yeah,
watching this right now. Like, damn, I wish I was fucking out there.
Tom Brady will keep bringing him back to the glory.
listen, I'm a
Nah.
Jet fan, so I'm okay,
Me
man.
too,
I'm
bro.
Jesus.
Damn,
Yeah, fuck Tom Brady.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's go
He
Yes.
Jets.
loves this. He
Yes.
loves
Jets,
watching the
Jets,
Patriots
Jets,
get
Jets.
their ass kicked.
Jets, bro, all day,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Well,
No,
it is what it is, man. It is what
Again,
it
at
is.
the
I
end of the
mean,
day, whoever wins this trophy is the winner.
Hey,
So
wait, yo,
man,
Frontline,
we
what's your
got all
team?
the
Melassa, what's your team? Or you
My
guys?
team. Football?
You not into?
No.
Not no.
I like quarterbacks, and my quarterback, the one I like,
quarterbacks, a
yeah,
team, bro.
Bengals. This one, the one from the Bengals.
Cincinnati,
oh,
Cincinnati.
he's talking about my girlfriend's fucking team fucking her quarterback there, fucking the white dude with the red hair.
Yeah,
Fucking,
Joe Cool.
Joe
Yeah.
Burrow.
Joe Burrow, so they call him Joe Cool.
Yeah,
But
Joe Burrow.
yeah, because before was the other one, what is his name? He was in the Colts and then he went to the Broncos.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning.
yeah.
That's my
before
little
that.
brother's favorite quarterback.
Yeah. Like that, because I don't have teams like that.
So,
Like my stepson,
no,
they're in Connecticut, right?
man.
No, but
And
I
his
get
dad
it. I
happens
get
to
it.
be a Bears fan.
Yeah.
And I told
No,
him,
that
bro,
don't count,
no,
bro.
find,
How
find,
you
a,
gonna
find a winning team.
Pero deep is like in the NBA, you have like a favorite player. You don't really care about the team. You be like, I like Tracy McGrady. If he goes to the Magic or Rockets, they don't matter.
Well, you know. I mean, I got family members that their father played for the Celtics, so it's like.
Yeah, but you grew up with all these sports. I didn't. You
Yeah,
feel me?
my nephew's father's Gerald Green, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So it's in there deep, bro.
I got it. I got you.
You know what I
See,
mean?
when I was a kid, I was born in Newark, New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey, Newark, on Summer Street, right?
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, that's
Summer
why.
Street, that's an old shit.
Yeah. So my brother was watching a game one time and he was like, Edwin, this is what a first down is. We were watching the San Francisco 49ers play against the Miami Dolphins. And Joe Montana was playing against Dan
As a kid,
Marino.
that was my favorite
And
quarterback.
then
Oh
I saw
wow.
them play, but my brother's
Montana.
team was 49ers. So I just agreed with my brother. I was like, I'm a 49er. I was like all of
Yeah,
4 or 5 years old, whatever I was.
yeah.
Right. So, and then what happened was my mother took us from Newark and moved us to Massachusetts for a better life. We just went out of the frying pan into the fire. That's it. So,
Hmm.
and then out here, it was, the Patriots. But we didn't, me and my brother, we were rocking San Francisco 49ers jackets until that one beautiful moment when Tom Brady came out of nowhere
Yeah,
and fucking won that Super Bowl. We
that was
switched
classic.
jackets. We was Patriots. So for like 20 years, we were Patriot fans.
Yeah.
20 years.
Hey,
But I put too much stock into Brady. When
Yep.
he left, I left the Patriots and I went to Tampa Bay. When he left Tampa
I
Bay,
can't do that, man.
I
I'm,
stopped.
Edwin.
I'm
I
from.
Wait,
I'm
my
stopped
bad,
from.
my bad,
Let
real
me.
quick. Edwin,
watching football.
wait, my bad. Edwin, do you know why you're a Patriots fan? You know what team made you a Patriots fan? And it wasn't the Patriots.
It was Brady.
No, it was the Jets. You know why? Because the
Yeah,
Jets injured Drew Bledsoe, who was their
yeah,
starting
yeah,
quarterback, and then Tom Brady came
yeah.
in and became a QB,
Mo,
and that was
hey,
because fucking
hey,
Mo
Mo
Lewis.
Lewis.
Mo Lewis,
Mo
you
Lewis.
know it, D-Wood
You're
know
a
it.
sucker for
D-Wood
that
know it.
one.
Yo, Mo Lewis tackled Drew
Oh,
Bledsoe and injured him, and then Tom
Yeah,
Brady
Mo
won the
I know
starting
Lewis,
that
job.
man.
story. You see,
Fucking
I'm a
Jets.
casual in football. That's what happened. I'm a casual in football. I don't know none of those stories and
Yeah,
shit like
No,
that.
I
no,
grew
no,
up.
no.
I'm a little older than you guys, so I grew up at the
I
when the
did I
Jets
did
were
I did
good. When the Jets were good, okay.
I
When
did
the
a
What
Jets
what
were
are you
I did a
good.
talking
football team
about
for
when
1 year.
Joe what's his name fucking he was out there with the fur coat
No, no,
Joe
Joe Namath.
Oh,
No,
Joe
yeah,
Namath?
that was one of. Yeah, that was when they won. I was 5 years, 6 years old
Okay.
when they won 69. So, but
Yeah.
after that, it was just because remember the only teams that were in New York that they showed all the time were Buffalo, the Giants, Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots. That's it. All the other teams they never showed them. You know that. I mean, if you're from
Yeah.
from that area,
Yeah.
so we got those games. And yeah, I mean, and plus, I'm gonna tell you how I got to be a Jet fan. Green's my favorite color. That's how
Mhm.
it
I
became.
love green, yo.
Yeah. So he was
So and
also
after that,
suggested. So after that, he
yeah,
was sold because of green. See,
yeah.
but no. I was talking about that early on my show, and I was saying about how sometimes a fan can put so much stock in one individual player.
Yep.
I became a Patriot fan because I bought into the fact that the Patriots won the Super Bowl as a team. But and then as the years started to go, the
Yep.
conversation they got us to turn on each other. Is it Belichick or is it Brady? Then you would see Brady play. You started appreciating his accuracy, his clutchness, his calm on the pressure, everything. So then I gravitated just to being a Brady fan. And I didn't even know I was doing that. When he left and I went to Tampa Bay as fast as I went the same hour he went, I
Oh,
was
you
gone.
followed him? Oh, you
I,
followed him?
Yeah.
I was gone. I was
Yeah.
gone.
I
So
did that
so
with Eli
so
Manning.
listen, it was all about Brady. Like it divided us in New England. But I tell you one thing though. I
Peyton,
tell you one
Peyton
thing.
Manning. I did
No, the
that.
one of the most
Colts and
craziest
Broncos.
things. One of the craziest things that in New England it was getting people pissed off. It was a hard conversation to talk about. When he finished his career and Brady called it quits, the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers talked about they wanted to retire his jersey. We were like, "What? Are you crazy?"
What did he
Fucking
play there for 1 year, 2 years,
what?
something
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
3 year, whatever. He's got 20 plus years in New
God,
England,
Matt.
bro.
Go on, let him
You
touchdown.
even
Touchdown
try to
Patriots.
retire his jersey
I,
like as
I,
your
I,
Touchdown
I,
goat,
Patriots.
I would be trying mixed jersey before Tom Brady's
bro.
in
No,
Tampa.
we don't want no. We want full. We want it to come down,
Yeah.
dip it in
Three,
gold,
three, three
and
strokes.
sprinkle it with the rightful diamonds that were
You're coming
cut
back,
from a
Edwin.
rare tree
Yeah.
that a
Edwin.
child
Yeah.
picked it. You know what I'm saying?
Edwin, you're on the way
On
back.
hard labor, like
Oh,
Here's your
now
new
I see the
Brady.
like
touchdown.
yo,
Now I see
Here's
it.
your new Brady.
we want
Edwin
the
gonna see it in a
royalty.
minute.
We want Brady to go with it where he's
Here's
rightfully
the new
so.
lady coming, new Edwin.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
shit! They scored a touchdown.
I just got the touchdown, 2
No,
plays,
espérate,
65
Edwin is
yards.
late. Edwin got
Oh
delay
yeah,
again.
oye, aquí
come on.
Yeah,
hablan bien, bien,
that
bien,
bro.
aquí hablan bien boricua.
Yeah,
Sí,
I
por
think
eso me
yeah,
pregunta.
guys, I think Edwin is a little
¿Viste?
behind.
Let's
He's a miles
go!
behind.
Let's
Yeah, let's not
go!
spoil it for Edwin. I think Edwin's like 30 seconds behind.
I might be
I,
30
Yeah,
I,
seconds.
he reminds me
I'm
when
gonna get kicked
about
out of the
10 years
house.
ago.
Nah,
you see
you can be loud,
why does he
bro.
keep hitting the
It's
ball to
Sunday,
me? And I'm going, this is a touchdown. This is a
No,
touchdown.
and then my wife
bro.
wants
That
to
was
play
that
it
was
off.
one hell of a
He's
catch,
cheaping
though.
now. Oh
That
my
was
Bro, he
eight
god.
plays,
caught that with his
57
arm
seconds,
in between
Edwin.
them. The
Then
defender had the
Yeah.
arm on his chest.
That kind of
And
looked like a Brady throw right there.
yeah,
Imagine he
the
does
pass
some
before
Brady
was
shit and comes
excellent as
back.
well.
But yeah,
Yo,
that catch, though,
he'll
that's
cement his name down with the GOAT. He come back in this one.
bro.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Catches like that in the Super Bowl guarantee you a big fat contract,
See,
like the
you
Siri
keep
side.
passing now,
Yeah.
Cookie, that he does there. But both of them to Matt Collins. Great play.
They can come back because what they got,
It's still
Nah,
13
Patriots
minutes.
are known to
two
come
more.
back in a crunch.
There's still
Eight,
13 minutes
Yeah,
left.
but this ain't a Brady-led Patriots team. This
Yeah.
is
Do
this
you know
guy.
what the,
See, you
do you
don't
know
know
what the
if
score was
Brady
now,
called
though?
them and told them
Listen,
what to do.
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is
It was
how much I really
28-9 at this
this
point.
is how much I truly believe in Tom Brady, right? That motherfucker can come out of that booth, take off the tie, and put on the helmet. I'll be like, give the ball to Brady.
Let me
I
bring
bet you he'll bring us
He's
back.
Superman. He's
Brady will,
Superman.
Brady will bring us back. Brady will bring us
El,
back.
su-
Ted
el
that have
Superman. El
Brady,
Superman.
See, I think that's
Listen, you gotta admit, how bad as a Jet fans do you hate that man? Because you gotta
Oh,
admit,
I hate him more
No,
than anybody.
how
hate.
Yo,
how
it's
clutch is he?
Tom
I don't
Brady.
like. I don't hate
It's
nobody,
Tom
but
Brady,
Jets are my favorite team.
David Ortiz, Paul Pierce, all those three motherfuckers. You could line up them and shoot them all.
so.
So Cookie's a true VX guy. I left VX 24 years ago, so
Yeah.
I'm a
I
little
grew,
common, bro.
bro. I grew up by a dumpster in Yankee Stadium. I have to rep my city.
No, hey, so
So,
that's where my
hey,
dad grew up, bro, in
And I
161st,
told
bro.
y'all,
Right?
I was born
And he
when they
wouldn't
had.
root for the Yankees, bro. I'm a Red Sox fan because my dad won't let me be a Yankee fan when I was a kid.
Yo, and I'm a
Because they were the
Yankees
last, they
fan.
were the last people that had a Puerto Rican on the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So my
The
dad
Red Sox.
hold that shit against him for all my uncles, all my family, they're all Yankee
Mets.
fans, except my dad.
You
So
know,
he made us Red
Mets
Sox
fan,
fans.
always. To this day,
I'm a
a
Yankee
Mets
fan because by a kid because I didn't get to pick my team. When I was
Yeah.
born, they dressed me in little Yankee stuff, and my entire family. If I would have been any other fan, they would have disowned me. So I
Deepwood, you know how
It's true. It's
Deepwood,
true.
you know how I can make
Yeah.
Edwin a Knicks fan? I can make Edwin a Knicks fan because right now Knicks have Jose Alvarado, who represents
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Puerto
He's
Rico,
from
and he's
he,
endorsed.
he,
He's
yeah.
endorsed by Carlos Arroyo. Carlos
Yeah,
Arroyo,
but he's from Brooklyn. He's
the
from Brooklyn.
Olympic
He's from
legend.
Brooklyn.
The
He's from
Alvarado
Brooklyn,
Carlos
man.
Arroyo, the
They
That
man
don't
go
count.
who beat
France.
the United States 92-73. Jose Alvarado today had 15 points, 3 steals, 1 block. He played great. And
He took us to France to the Olympic after 20 years. I know
after
Alvarado.
20 years, man, this guy is
Yeah.
He's
all. I mean,
from Brooklyn.
he grew up in Brooklyn, but he goes to the island. He even wants to play in the league in Puerto Rico and
Oh,
in BCN Baloncesto. He's gonna go there for a team in the summer because over there they have a league
Listen,
in Puerto Rico. That league in Puerto Rico has NBA players.
that's my ex-wife's last name, Alvarado. Leave that shit alone, bro.
Alvarado,
No, she's a
played for the
superwoman, bro.
national team.
She's a
So now
superwoman,
Edwin is
bro.
a
I
Knicks
can't.
fan. Edwin's a Knicks fan now.
I even knew that they moved to the Knicks.
How you became a
Now
Knicks
I'm gonna
fan,
be a
Edwin?
Knicks fan.
Huh?
Now I'm gonna be.
How
a
you
Knicks
became a
fan.
Knicks fan?
Because
I'm not a
Alvarado's on the
Knicks fan.
Knicks.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
No,
The
now
last
I am.
my last basketball
Now
team.
I am.
Wait,
You got to root
guys.
for them, Edwin.
I've only had one basketball team in my life, and I've been the same way. That I got to pick by myself. I've been a Laker my entire life. A Laker fan.
That's good. That's good. That's
Come
good.
on,
That's
bro.
good. That's good.
But the day that LeBron James came on the team, I haven't watched a Laker game, and until the day he
Wow.
leaves, I won't watch a Laker game until he leaves.
LeBron
because
James.
He's
because
a boy. He's about
Yeah.
well. He's about to leave too. So they
yeah,
got
yeah,
about to
yeah,
mean,
kick
yeah.
him
he
ass out.
If his son stays on the team, I'll watch it
No,
tomorrow.
he got the
I
COVID
don't even
ring.
know. I don't even know
LeBron
if his son's still on the team.
I don't give. I
LeBron
don't
gave you
have.
the COVID ring, Edwin.
I don't give. I don't listen. No, I didn't watch that NBA thing. Nothing. Look,
You didn't watch the
I was
bubble?
I was okay with
No.
LeBron James being on Cleveland. I was okay with him being on Miami. I was okay with all that and I was okay with him being self-proclaimed the king. He was just this giant-sized man that leaped over and was real athletic. And I was on the side, like, okay, you're cool, right? Then he went to the Lakers and disrespected the Lakers right in front of them by him saying that he's the greatest basketball player and that he's better than like you're not honoring Kobe, Magic Johnson, Kareem, none of the Lakers.
Yeah,
Shaquille.
he doesn't.
None of them.
Everybody knows Michael is the
None
best that ever
but
been,
fuck
bro.
Michael.
My,
Fuck Michael.
my
I'm
guy was
talking about the
Shaquille.
Lakers themselves, like the GOATs in the Lakers.
Yeah.
Like he was that cocky and arrogant to come out and just like fuck
Because
all the
he broke all
Lakers.
the
Like
because he
Ev-
broke all the records, bro.
no no
He
no
broke
no
all
no
the
no
records.
no
Where
no no
would you
no no
rank
no no
LeBron amongst
no
top
no
Lakers of all time?
Go
no
on.
no no
In the
no
Go on,
no
bottom.
check
go on,
this
go
out.
touchdown.
In
Check
the
this out.
bottom.
Check this out. Check this out. First of
I
all,
think
right? Check this out. First of all, right? If LeBron James would have not broken the Lakers scoring
Scoring
title
record,
at
yeah.
right, if he would have not done that, his career would be trash. For as many
Yes,
years as he has, the
he had to
longevity,
do it. Yeah, he
you
had to do
had
it.
to do that eventually.
Yeah,
You
he
were
had
gonna
to. Yeah.
pass it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the argument was that I've always said, why did some fans
And he
allow
made us come
that
back.
scoring title come into the conversation? No one ever said, LeBron James, your scoring title's coming into this conversation. So what? You got a scoring title, but no one was ever challenging you that. No one had a scoring title that you needed to be, because that wasn't the goal. The conversation was about 6 rings. That's it. I don't care how you get them, 4, 2, whatever way you get them, just get 6. That's it. Your scoring title, great for you. That doesn't make you the GOAT. That doesn't make you the king. What makes Michael the best is 2 3-peats back to back. And if they didn't kill his father, Michael Jordan's father, he probably would have had 8 or 9 consecutive rings.
What about Kobe and LeBron? Who's better?
Kobe's better than LeBron. Hands down, Kobe's better. And for LeBron, and Kobe's dead. LeBron, he was alive during the league at one point in
Shaq is
time.
better.
But he's gonna be like he's better than Kobe. Fuck Mike, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Elijah Wall, all the legends and fucking. You know who's LeBron not better than? Larry Bird.
Hell no.
He's not better than Larry Bird, bro.
So
Bird was a beast, though, man.
Okay,
Bird's legendary, bro.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Let me prove my point to you, to everybody that's in the chat right now. Right? You could pick your own guy. LeBron could be your guy. So what? Okay, cool. There's no feelings lost here, right? But let me ask you a question. Real talk. If people had guns to your head and your kids, and they had a basketball, and they told you got one player to take a shot for you, either LeBron or Larry Bird, right? Who you giving the ball to? You got
Everybody
only
knows who's getting.
one.
Yeah, everybody
Larry
knows that.
Bird.
I mean, he
Larry
knows that.
Bird.
LeBron knows that, bro.
I
LeBron.
give to
LeBron James on
LeBron.
the
I give
free
to
throw line.
LeBron. Larry
Mira,
Bird's old.
check this out.
Larry Bird's too old to throw it now.
So but wait, no. I'll give you a prime Larry Bird and a prime LeBron, any way you
Yep.
want it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if he's the best, and he's the best, then why wouldn't he be the best for you when your life's on the line? If he's so much the best, you don't believe in him in clutch situations. You see, he was a manufactured best. He was
Yeah,
manufactured.
he flipped teams. He flipped teams too much. Back then, they wouldn't do that, man.
Right,
They
but,
wouldn't
but,
do
but
that.
listen, no. He was a manufactured one, so they got the new audience. By the time these guys are 22, 25, they would have already bought into the fact that he was the best and that was the standard, right? And then you can clearly see in the streets, in the neighborhoods, that wasn't so. You know why I can prove that? How many of you guys ever heard in your neighborhood somebody getting jacked for LeBrons?
Hell no. Nobody wears that shit. Not even the kids practicing
I didn't even know.
basketball
Did he,
ask him.
I don't even know he get hat sneakers. To tell the truth, bro.
Bro, let me.
I'm
But he,
serious.
but
I'm
he's
gonna
the goat.
explain something. Yo, check
But
this out.
he's the goat.
In 1984, Jordan isn't playing in the NBA yet. He went to the Olympics, and they did 7 games with the NBA superstar players, and he swept them in 7 games. And
And
he
let me.
was in, and then he took the USA team all the way to victory. What happened with LeBron's in 2004?
Lost.
LeBron's.
Yeah,
The first
the
defeat of
first
the
bronze.
USA
Michael Jordan
basketball
don't get
in
bronze medals; he gets
history
gold
in the
medals.
Olympics. In the
Edwin.
Olympics, the first defeat of
Yeah.
the USA team in basketball was with LeBron James and
And
the
Kobe.
other. No, Kobe wasn't in that
So
team.
Kobe wasn't in
Oh,
that team.
oh,
No,
he was retired
well,
already.
no, was Carmelo Anthony that he
Oh,
don't
yeah,
Dwayne
play
yeah,
Wade,
for
yeah, yeah.
Puerto
Carmelo, Chris
Rico.
Bosh,
Was
Tim
Yeah,
Duncan, Allen
The
Iverson,
yeah. That was
fucking
Stephon
that was a
goat,
Marbury,
scrub
the
team.
alleged goat,
Lamar
got a
Odom.
bronze medal, bro. That's
bronze medal.
crazy.
And the
That's
rookies that
crazy.
came from college give us gold all the time till 1992 that they make the NBA players. But all that shit was freaking kids from college that won all those gold medals. And LeBron's the future of the NBA with Allen Iverson give us a bronze medal. The hell out of here. The player who have more losses in regular season, the player who got more losses in the NBA finals, the player who have more losses in the semifinals, and the player with more losses in the postseason.
Yeah, but
So you're
he's
gonna
also
tell
the
me
one
that's
that
the
played that.
goal?
He's also the player that been the most in the finals.
And lost
So
Yeah, but
and
he
has
has
yeah,
Edwin,
most
yeah,
yeah, but by
losses.
wait,
that's
yeah.
by many years. That's by a year thing. Listen,
Ed-
let me
Doesn't
yeah,
matter
what's
how
up?
many
Let's
times
talk
you
no,
win
boxing,
real
the
quick,
guys.
Edwin, you know who the real basketball goat is?
Oh,
who?
Eddie
um
Casiano.
Oh, Casiano, Diablo, that was a beast.
Bro,
Holy
Yo, look up
Jesus.
Eddie Casiano highlights when you get a chance.
No, no,
This
yeah,
and
yeah,
guy,
that's he beat the USA with Arroyo,
yeah,
bro.
bro,
yeah, yeah,
Cassiano,
yeah,
that
yeah,
that's
yeah,
guy,
my
yeah.
bro.
guy.
But hey, yo, but check this out.
Victory.
We gonna bring it
What's the
back, swing
wall
it back
line?
around to boxing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, these are all like interesting things and opinions about basketball and everything. And I just want you guys to know this about me and the Lakers and the LeBron thing and everything. Just remember that I did tell you that I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan broke
Naturals.
my heart all the time. They just
Broke
intercepted the
everybody's
ball.
heart, bro.
Yeah.
The
So
heartbreaker.
I used to be like, fuck MJ, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
because I was a
Everybody
Laker.
was
So
fan of
like I
him.
was with Magic, and then Magic came out with the HIV
Yeah,
thing.
that was sad.
Then Magic and him were on the court, and
See, my era was
Bird
Magic
bag.
and Bird. Magic and Bird was my era. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
that's my era. That's
79,
my era.
Yeah.
79 when he came in
Edwin,
1979.
you saw what
And,
happened?
Well, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
it's not good, man.
Yeah, we're done.
No.
We're done. Seahawks
No,
got
what
us.
happened?
my
Another
era was
fumble?
Jordan.
That was
That
an
was
Nah,
my
he
interception.
era.
intercepted the ball.
Mm.
You
And now they're
know,
running it.
and then Shaquille.
This dude
Oh
ain't
my God,
Brady, man. I
Shaquille
told
was
you he
so
ain't no
awesome to
Brady.
watch till he moved
Oh
to
yeah,
the
Shaq
freaking
was different.
Lakers.
Shaq was like his own, like like a special superpower. He's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
The
that's
like
big
Superman.
and how the way he jumped, destroyed the rims, all that
yeah.
shit. I bought
No,
into
no,
that.
no, no. Okay,
I
okay.
bought
You guys
into
gotta
Shaq.
stop. You guys gotta stop
But
with the
I'm
lies.
exactly in those
You guys got to stop with the lies in the cap. First of all, Shaq is not a human. That's a giant pretending to be a human. It's cute.
yo,
It's cute.
it's a
That's a real life
monster
giant living with us, trying to act like a
jumping,
human. You know what
flying in
I'm
the sky.
saying?
That is
Like
crazy.
Shaq was too
In
big.
terms of strength, though, there was nobody
He's too
stronger
big.
than him. Yeah,
He's too
like
big.
can you
Like
name a stronger player in NBA history than Shaq?
Yao Ming.
um,
Oh, what was this
Yao
guy?
Ming.
I think
Yao,
Shaq was a
no,
little more
Yao Ming.
imposing.
Yao
Yo,
Ming, bro.
Cause
yeah,
yo,
but I don't know if
Shaq,
Yao Ming broke
Shaq
as
was
many
shattering
backboards.
ribs. He was
Like,
shattering the glass,
yeah.
yeah,
by the
No, no,
basket.
no. Daryl Dawkins was the first one that did. He's from Newark. Daryl Dawkins, when he
Yeah,
played for
Daryl
the
Dawkins had the
Sixers,
backward
But
he was the
shoulder,
man
double hand,
Shaq is from
breaking
Newark
them.
too,
heel.
right?
but
His mom's from Newark.
Oh,
Shaq is
Shaq's
from
mom is from Newark, but
Texas.
Shaq grew up in
Yeah,
San Antonio, right?
in Texas. Yeah, Texas.
yeah,
Okay.
but Jack was so massive. You know, his
Yeah.
His
size
dad was
was
in the military.
a person that big should not jump and dunk a ball. You know, he was so freaking
Yeah.
huge and he
Like
was able,
his dunks look fatal, bro. They look like they could break your back.
bro.
Such
was
a
crazy.
powerful player, right? But if he had to take 3 shots from you from a free throw line to win you
Oh.
$1 million, you know what I'm saying? You
Man,
walking out
only
of there
became
broke.
better.
Wait, I got a question for Edwin. Who was a better dunker, Dwight Howard from the Orlando Magic or Sean Kemp from the Seattle Sonics?
Sean Kemp. Sean
So
Kemp.
it's the
easy.
Sean
90s, the
Kemp.
90s against 2000s.
Sean Kemp.
Sean
Hands
Kemp was
down.
awesome.
Sean Kemp,
that's
really?
all
I mean,
good.
I love Sean Kemp, but yo,
In
Dwight
Sean,
Howard was like,
no, Dwight Howard
No,
had
Sean
better.
Kemp.
Dwight
Sean
Howard
Kemp.
had. Excuse me. Dwight Howard had better dunks when you play like the dunk contest.
yeah.
But Sean Kim had better
The in-game
dunks
shit,
in
Yeah.
games.
In-game.
game.
In-game
Yeah,
dunk,
his
Sean
in-game
Kemp.
dunks were like,
Yeah.
ooh, like,
Yeah.
Dominic Wilkins was another
Yeah.
one. Yo,
Another
Dominic-
in-game.
yeah,
But he
Wilkins was
but
like,
he won. He beat Michael twice, bro.
he
He
beat
beat
him
Michael.
twice.
That's
No.
the contest.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. They went
Yes.
no, they went 1-1. What are you talking about? Michael crushed
Didn't
him with the
Wilkins
free
had
throw
94,
line.
no?
Oh yeah, he did. But he
Mike
beat Michael. He was
crushed
the
him,
only one that beat
yeah.
Michael, bro.
but
I think
was
Wilkins had
another guy-
94 and 93.
And he didn't beat Michael. Michael didn't enter. It didn't enter because
All
he
right,
had
he
his
didn't
foot.
enter yet, but I know Wilkins won like back to back.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
then
did.
and then Spud Muggsy Bowe was Spud
Hey
Webb.
man, yo,
But
nobody
Webb-
Hey,
nobody told Jordan to go to the White Sox.
My nephew's father won it back to back. Imagine that.
Moxie Bogue,
Gerald
Yo,
Green. Gerald Green.
Gerald Green. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys, Gerald Green is the top 3 dunker
Yeah,
of all time.
in game
Whoa.
dunker. Yeah,
What
Yeah,
my boy
yeah.
from the rafters. From Canada there, from the rafters.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
Vince
Oh,
Carter.
he's number
Air
one.
Canada.
He's number
He
one,
got
yeah.
some
Yo.
He's number one. Yeah, he's number one.
Yo, remember in the Olympics when he jumped
Yes.
over the dude?
Yeah,
he was
Frederick-
like a
Frederick
7-footer.
Yeah.
No,
Air
jumped
Canada,
right
they call
over
him.
him.
Yeah.
They called him Air Canada.
He put his balls on his head, bro.
Yo, right?
Mm.
King.
crazy.
And
Straight
talk
up.
about teabag.
Nah, that was
And
real.
he was a good dude. And I met him like 5 times. And he's a
Yo.
great dude, bro. Great
Yeah,
dude.
he's a Florida
you
guy
know
from
who I met?
Orlando.
You know
Yeah.
who I went? You know who I met in a book signing in Boston. I got his book right here. Hold on. Look, he signed.
Yeah, I'm not watching NBA no more. Like it's not. I don't know. It's not like.
Oh,
I
yo,
never watched-
that
Ooh.
he was so.
Ray
Yo,
Allen.
he's my
Yo.
favorite shooting guard of all time.
Yo,
It's signed
I saw that
autograph. It's a
series.
signed autograph, Ray Allen. Oh, this is where I have my last Tom Brady Super Bowl Tampa Bay ticket.
No,
Yo,
It's a ticket stub of the original ticket, and for the Super Bowl,
nobody
But
had a
this-
better looking jump shot than Ray Allen.
this look at
No, John.
that's his signature right there. And I
remember.
gave him the book. He signed it, gave it back to me. I took a picture. Then
You guys
then-
want to see some stuff, bro? You really
Then-
want to see some stuff?
then-
Yeah, yo,
then- then
deep was, yo, 'cause
No,
the
you already
D4
know
got
about it,
the
right?
You gotta start
No, but I don't
bringing
make
shit
a
up.
big thing out of it, bro. I was around the
Yeah.
game for a long time, and I'm talking about boxing. I know
Yeah,
people
yeah,
like
yeah.
you wouldn't believe, bro. But they helped me
Oh shit!
build what I have right here, like my home, like shit
Yeah.
like that. Because
Right.
I worked for Don
come on,
King
man.
14 years,
yeah.
Come on, man.
and
You worked
Cedric
for
Kushner
who?
for like 50. Don King, bro.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
man.
that's my promoter. I was so fan of
Roberto
Don King.
Roberto Duran is my
Naheem.
favorite fighter.
Gosh, I was
Panamanian?
so fan of freaking Don
Yes.
King. For real, I was a fan of Don King. Like Don King for me was like, yo, these guys
Edwin,
are so amazing.
look.
for me.
Oh
Put,
shit! My
put the
book.
thing. Look,
Oh, look,
what?
Edwin, look at the camera.
Well,
Deep Woods.
Oh, shit.
Look at that.
hold on.
That's Don Young. Oh shit.
yeah, you want to see more?
Yeah.
Mira, oh my! I remember that jacket. I love that.
That was the
jacket.
Trinidad fight. I got everything from the Trinidad fight right there.
Oh,
all the
shit.
stuff. Yeah,
Oh wow!
yeah. Because he was Trinidad's promoter.
Yeah. You know
know what I'm
he was
saying?
Macho Camacho, Trinidad, all the legends. I'm telling you, that's what I was so big fan
He
of.
he was also he was also my boy's promoter too, Jose Rivera. Camachito
Rivera, yeah.
Rivera's brother.
Worcester, yeah.
From
Worcester
Worcester?
kid. Worcester,
Yeah.
Worcester kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Muchos peleadores
I grew up with Jose Rivera. My brother Jose, Bobby
Yeah.
Harris, they all had an apartment on 50
Yeah.
Franklin when they were kids,
Oh,
and they
you
used to
from
go
Oh,
you in
wow.
Worcester?
Ionic.
You in Worcester?
Yeah, in Worcester, yeah.
Oh,
And
Oh,
wow.
yeah,
pero
Worcester.
a que
and
Don
I
King le
used to
gustaba
train with
trabajar con los
Carlos. I wore my
boricuas.
golden gloves from Ionic that Rocky that
Mm-hmm.
trained me now for the fight that I just had up in Border Wars like a few
Yeah.
months ago. Like I grew up with all these dudes. I was around when God rest his soul, Carlos's sons were alive.
Yeah.
I knew all of them. Yeah, my father.
I know Jose. I know Jose, man.
Yeah,
Jose's a good dude, bro.
yeah.
He was working from the court back then.
He
I don't know
worked
what
for
he's
the
doing
court for
now.
like fucking 20 years, like 18 years. He worked down there
Yep, yep,
as a
yep,
fucking
yep.
yeah.
Yeah. But Don
Like
King always like
I
it.
know Anna, his sisters, I know all of them. My father used to box,
Uh,
and then my father got shot in Philly. My sister has a gym in Philly and North Philly. My sister has a boxing gym called Kingdoms Boxing in North Philly. And then like my father used to go all the way out to the Atlanta City, and he knew all like those promoters too.
And what
Like that.
Trinidad fight is that you have this stuff? What?
That's the
look
one.
at this. Look at this. I want to show you something
That's with
real
Bernal
quick.
Hopkins.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
look,
You know that
look,
shit
look,
is
look.
valuable, but you know like
No,
Don
no,
King
this is
always,
man. I give this shit away, bro.
Yeah.
but Don King always like to work with the
Wait a
Puerto
minute.
Rican.
Hold on.
He love.
Donate something dope to the channel so I can put it in the background.
Hell yeah.
I do have some stuff in the garage, but it's freaking cold, bro. And a lot of boxes are frozen down to the
Yo,
Yeah,
but
but
freaking
don't
whenever
mind
you get a
now.
chance
cement,
to
bro.
it, whenever you get a shot, man, you get around to some neat shit.
I
Like
did that.
this right here was given
Mhm.
to me in Puerto Rico when I went out there to Sabriel Matias fight.
Yeah,
I talked to a guy that made Hector Camacho's chain. You know, they always said
yeah,
macho,
Oh
like that.
yeah.
yeah.
The jeweler that made his chain, he had this on the wall. We started talking. I told him about my channel. I told him why I was there to cover the Subiet fight, and he let me get this off him. This is the Ring magazine, Rumble in the Jungle, Ali
Ooh.
versus George Foreman, and it's the entire magazine. It's in there. Now,
Damn.
people have offered to buy it, but it was a gift, and anything that anybody gifts me, I never sell. I'm a collector myself,
Yeah.
and I like to put up and collect things and stuff that means stuff, and that's
We
you know,
get back to you.
yeah,
I'm good with that. You know, I don't because I enjoyed most of the stuff.
Yeah.
I've had it. I don't. I'm telling you right now. I keep a small circle.
yeah,
I took my kids all over the world from the game. They have met a lot of people, and you know,
Kobe,
I'm not shocked when I see because I know a lot. And the boxing game back then, right? Listen to how it worked. I mean, if you were in the circle, right? They always call you and say, listen, there's a fight in New York at the Garden. You need a credential. There's a fight anywhere,
right,
Vegas,
Yep.
anywhere. That's what they would do. You know what I'm saying? They would hook you up because the circle was not that big. But if you were in it, you were in it.
Tied. Was
right,
tied.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was in it. But then, you know, it started getting
Oh
very.
shit! Holy shit!
What happened now, man?
Go
They
ahead, go ahead,
hit
go
the
ahead.
quarterback. Now they took. It's
And it was
over.
very. And now it's like the networks. There's no more networks, right?
Yep,
And I was around when HBO and Showtime, and they took care of us real good. Now the promotion because it's like let's say Top Rank, right? Top Rank been around forever. That was Don King's rival,
Enemy.
right? Top
Yep.
Rank, but
And
they made fights. You know what I'm saying? They made fights come through for people. Now it's not like that, bro.
you know I hate Top Rank till this
Like
day.
Golden Boy and all these people, they look. I
No.
mean, there's beautiful fights to make, and they're freaking crying over $5
Yep.
million,
Crumbs.
bro.
Crumbs.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
So it's tough. It's tough for me to
right,
gravitate to that kind of people. So I
Yeah.
stopped. I just stopped completely, and I
right.
started. You know, I got 8 grandkids that. You know, I mean,
But
I'm
you,
retired. I got my
Right.
pension and everything from work.
Jake,
So
All right, listen,
I
guys,
don't need
listen.
to. I don't need that BS, bro.
Right. All right, as far as the Super Bowl's going, the Patriots are getting demolished.
yep.
Right
Yep.
now, it
Okay.
is 28-7. I think they're going to kick a field goal. It was an interception. Now it's going to be like 29-7.
They may
Uh,
get 30 points, like over
oh,
30.
my God. We are getting.
Right. Yeah, Squatch. Dwight, you know that I'm so big fan of Don King that for me, Top Rank was my enemy company. Like
Mhm.
till this day, fucked up rank, because I was like a Don King guy, like straight Don King.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
it.
back then it was main events, Don
Yeah,
King and Top Rank, right? Like
yeah.
Kathy Duva, and they had a lot of
Frank
good people
Warren.
working for them. Like Oscar Suarez was my brother, bro. I mean, he died young. You know what I mean? He was one of the
Yeah.
best trainers ever, and cancer took him too young. I don't know. He's from where you were born.
Oh, sorry.
Where you from, Edwin? He's
Newark.
from Newark.
Yeah.
Yes, and he was an incredible trainer, and we brought him up, and he would bring like Popo Fritas, all his world champions, up when, like, if we called them, we need people like to do like a photo shoot or something for kids,
Yep.
because he was very cristiano, bien cristiano. So, and no, nunca decía que no.
Hey yo, 702, you ain't shit. He said, "Oh my God, they bringing Brady into the game." Yo, he
Well,
would win it for us right
not
now.
even Brady.
Brady
Is he
would
in the
win it.
game? Why are they talking about Brady? He's like 70. I'm like, he's my age,
It
and I'm
doesn't
62,
matter.
bro.
Brady can get dressed right
Yeah.
now and bring us to the promised land.
That's how
This
Brady
guy's
was.
Bring us to the promised land right now.
Cookie,
Play your
Ed's
beat.
drinking
Hey man,
coquito, bro.
they don't get it. We're Jets fans. We're gonna.
Yeah, he's drinking coquito.
Hey,
Hey,
that's okay. I still believe in him.
It's like for me. Don't
Yo,
King
you
can
want to
say
know something
boxing
though?
again.
You want to know
Oh.
something? It's hard to not
Lorenzo
love
can
the
fill
guy
up that
Brady, right?
void.
Hold on a second. Hold on. It's hard to not love him, right? Because of just one stat. It's not all his rings. It's not everything, right? Out of 23 seasons, you mean to tell me as a starting quarterback, you have never had a losing season?
Shit.
Not
I
one
mean,
losing season in
I'm just gonna say he went, and once they started
23
winning, it
years.
was all over. I mean, once
Yo,
he started winning,
You
it was
gotta
like,
thank
listen.
the Jets,
yeah,
Edwin, because without the Jets, Tom Brady wouldn't have gotten a job in the NFL.
No, you know
yeah,
who I
Being,
think?
Mo
being a
You know who
Jets
I
Lewis, Mo
think?
fan,
You know who I
Lewis.
think? You know who I think? Tom Brady's record against Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills beat the Patriots 3 times. Tom Brady beat the Patriots 33 times.
The
actually,
Bills,
because
the
the
Bills.
Jets.
Hey,
The
hey,
I'm not a
listen,
Bills.
big fan of.
you didn't think you don't think Tom Brady gave Mo Lewis whatever he wanted, bro?
Of course. Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Like Mo Lewis will call him like every year, yo, when you gonna play me my truck,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
you
But
know. But
It's
his son,
Christmas. I want that
went to
Rolex.
Harvard, bro. Mo Lewis' kid went to Harvard, bro. And he was a good basketball player.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was a very good
Back,
basketball player.
back
Listen, I'm
then,
in sports all my life, bro.
Jets had a very, very good defense and a very good offensive line. We couldn't get a quarterback. We had Vinny
No.
Testaverde, Chad Pennington, Sanchez. It was always
Chad Pennington was okay, but he
yeah.
was always hurt. He
Yo,
was
He
let's
always
always
hurt.
had.
He
let's
He,
got
talk
hit
he
too
didn't have
about
an
much.
let's talk
arm.
about Sanchez eating a hot dog on the bench and
Nah, nah.
Sanchez
Nah,
going
we're not talking
face
about
first
Sanchez, man.
No,
Stop.
into his
I wasn't
ass.
a fan. No, I
No,
hated
no,
that
we don't
too,
talk
Yo,
about
bro.
him, Edwin. Edwin, he's Mexican too.
No,
Come on,
okay.
yeah, I get it.
That's Bulba's guy.
Edward, he don't
That's
count. Edward,
Bulba's
he
guy,
don't count.
Edwin. That's
Edward,
Bulba's guy,
You're
Edwin.
trolling now, Edward, but he don't
That,
count, bro.
that's Bulba's guy, Edwin.
He's trolling, bro. That don't count, man.
You see how Edwin treats Jet fans, man? You see that shit?
Bro,
Yeah,
what
I
you mean?
see that,
You
man.
guys been in here secretly taking shots all day. I had to take a couple
Oh
back.
man,
Stop it.
bro, be a Jets
Yo.
fan
Patriot
is
fan.
something I never understood. Be a Jets fan is something I never understood because
Well,
that's
I
like being
mean,
a Bear fan.
no,
That's
I
like being
can't
a Bear
switch.
fan.
I can't even switch, bro. If I
I
try.
Yeah,
know.
I feel the
I
same way. I feel
know.
like once you pick a team, you're stuck.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Listen,
right now. If I start rooting for another team, I'm afraid the Jets gonna go on a fucking Super Bowl run, bro.
Yeah. Me
That will
too.
never happen.
Yo,
Bro,
Deep Woods, he picked the
Man.
Jets because he likes green. I picked them because when I
Yeah.
was a kid in New York, my first year in New York, they gave me the toy. It was the Hess truck.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
white and
Yeah.
green. It was white and green. It was
Yeah.
I
a
got one of
Yeah.
those
Jets.
too.
Yeah, it
You
was
should
a
have kept
Jets,
that.
like
That's a
white
lot
and
of
green. And
money
then when I
right
got
now.
that, I'm like, yo, this is my team.
Yeah. They used
no.
to give those. They used to get them in the gas station. You fill it
Yo,
up
Yeah,
in
yeah,
New
the
York,
gas
right?
station.
yeah. I got one of those. Yep.
Yo, them shits were
Even
nice too. The design on it, that
Uh,
shit was like, that shit looked real.
yeah.
even as a casual,
Yeah.
I learned never be fan of the Jets or never be fan of the Bears. That will break your
I
heart
thought.
forever.
The Bears.
Yeah, no.
Hey, let
Those
me
are
tell
two
you,
teams.
man. Hey,
Oh, and the Dolphins.
before I leave and go where I need to be, I'm gonna have a Super Bowl. Believe that.
Yeah,
The
You're gonna
Jets are
see the
gonna give
Jets
me one,
win.
bro.
I think you might
yeah,
go there disappointed. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
No,
Me
I
too.
don't think so.
Hold on.
No, that,
You might want. Hold on.
Justin Field,
Hold
right? You
on.
guys got
Somebody said the
Justin Field
Bears. Hold on.
now,
oh, look
right?
at this. That
That's your
dude's a
quarterback
troller, bro.
now,
Hey, Cokie, I didn't know that dude troll, man.
bro. When Edwin wanna
Uh,
troll, shit. But who you
that dude
got?
trolls, bro. Look
Justin
at him,
Fields is the
bro.
new Jets fan. The new Jet. Who is the quarterback for the Jets? Justin Field.
No, they don't got one right now, bro.
Oh my
They got to
god!
draft one.
Again, bro.
They
They've
got
been
what?
in like
Uh,
the past
he
five
was
years.
horrible.
The past
He
five
was
years.
horrible.
Damn.
No, I guarantee this year, Cookie, we're gonna have a good season.
Yeah, right. It's like me with the Mets. This season the Mets gonna make it. This season is when the
Yeah,
Mets
but
shine,
The Mets got a lot of money. I don't understand that. They got a lot of money, a lot of good players,
bro.
and
The
they
They
don't
clean
win.
Bears.
houses. They
Listen,
clean
what
house
happened
this
to my
season. They
mustache?
keep Soto
Yo,
Oh, look at this
what
guy.
happened
Lindor.
Look
to
at
my
this guy.
mustache,
Oh
bro?
Yo,
damn, you
The
got
Bears.
yo, he's a
Listen,
troller, bro. He come trolling.
yo, yo, I got.
Mike
oh
Ditka. Look at
my
Mike Ditka,
god.
bro.
But hey, that's the guy
It must
with
have
the
flew
mustache.
off that day. I was in
He's trying to
disguise.
be Mike Ditka. Look at this
Yo,
dude,
Mike
bro.
Ditka, the Bears. Listen,
The Bears. You're crazy.
yo, we gotta present Seattle Seahawks with the trophy after they win. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh man.
know?
What?
So
29
so what's
dynasty?
the best thing that happened in this football game was a halftime show?
Yep.
Because my
Yeah,
daughter
there
was
was.
killing me on the phone, man.
Oh, and they couldn't do the freaking touchdown. Stupid. Second and
My
goal.
daughter was killing me on the phone, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
no me fascinó. El halftime, damn, that was good. Like I felt proud of it. Like
Hey,
yeah.
all facts just text me. He said this is like watching Shakur beat Tio's ass.
Oh, that better.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm good, bro, because I won that day, and you know I was happy. I mean, I wouldn't ching ching. How you call it? Ching ching. I'm OG, bro. Ching ching.
Come on, bro.
I got the dollar sign, man,
Make
all
it.
over that day.
Shit. Oh,
What the
make
hell's
it.
going on? This guy's going.
Yeah.
What the hell is this dude doing,
They,
bro?
they almost fucked the touchdown. The quarterback almost gets sacked. Then when he throw it, the guy almost don't catch it. But finally they make the
You know what's happening now?
touchdown.
They're fucking with the spread right now.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
no, the ball got
oh
touched the
shit!
floor. Almost.
Nice,
You see
You
what
know
Patriots.
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? Now the people that bet a lot of money going crazy because now if they got a touchdown, they'll go over. If they don't got a touchdown, they under. Look at that, yo! Eddie's trying to be my dick. What's wrong with you, bro?
Hey, I tell you one thing. If Brady was still on the Patriots right now, Seattle would be shitting on themselves still.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Look at
you.
this dude.
Listen, Brady's gonna listen. I'm Tom Brady right now. I'm coming downstairs. I'm suiting up. Yo,
I don't even know if he's there. He
Ah!
is.
really?
He's from San Francisco, you know. I think so. Yeah,
Who? Tom Brady's
Tom
from
No,
Brady.
he's from
Yeah,
California.
Michigan.
He's
Michigan.
from
no, he's from San
Got
Francisco.
injured.
No, he's a native Californian. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from
Oh, they
San
got
Francisco.
injured.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Look at this. He got Super Bowl rings. Look, come on, hey, Cookie. What is doing, Cookie?
Ooh.
Look at this new troll, man. Oh, okay. Look at.
Stupid 2 point conversion. What are you gonna do
Oh
with
Yo,
my
that?
man,
anyway,
look at this guy, bro.
what y'all was saying? Was y'all talking about Super
Damn.
Bowls, champions, winners?
Oh
I
man.
couldn't hear you. I was just, I was over here winning too much. Oh wait,
Damn,
we're
man, you
missing
got
one
all
ring.
that
Hold on,
stuff. I
hold
can't
on.
believe it.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah, but let me tell
ridiculous.
you, boxing is the best memorabilia you can get, bro. If you're in it, I mean, you like. I don't
I
have
want
to. I got that shit in my brain. I got some pictures that I took, but
I want a
most of it.
boxing. I want a poster, from a boxing card, and I don't care which one. I just want a freaking boxing card poster. Like, but they don't make it those
Yo,
no more.
listen. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Winning
Look at this guy.
champions.
Hey,
Yeah,
Cookie,
look
look
at
at this
him.
guy, Cookie.
Like I'm just saying. You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
squashed.
I knew a guy. His name was Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
That
This
was the
guy's
last
a
time
troll,
the
man.
Patriots won.
Yo,
This
by
guy,
the way, by the
thanks for
way,
the channel invite, bro. You guys are cool, and you know, hopefully you invite me back again. But listen, man, you guys are cool.
yo,
Well,
check
you
this
a
out.
member now, so welcome to the family.
Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Hey,
You know
aquí
what this
nos
one says?
tiramos a fuego.
Mira, look
Where's
what it
my
says.
shower?
That's Tom Brady's first trophy against
Holy shit.
the Rams. The
Bro, you
first one
got
he
so much
won.
memorabilia.
No, y me gusta que lo comunicamos en español también, ¿tú me entiendes? Porque yo soy boricua de pura cepa,
Yo
pero
sé.
nací,
Yo te escuché.
criado en Nueva York y empujado para acá, para New Hampshire, imagínate.
Boricua
Pero
en
no,
Nueva York.
Nah, los
orgulloso
boricuas
de
estamos donde quiera,
boricua.
papi.
Eso es,
¿Tú me
papi, Nueva
entiendes?
York, Nueva York
listen.
es el parking de Puerto Rico, o sea, la extensión. O sea, cuando
Yeah.
tiene una casa, tiene una extensión, pues eso es así, Nueva York, Connecticut, esa es la extensión de Puerto Rico.
Mira,
Extension.
yo me crié en los 70, 70
Sí.
cuando los Yankees estaban, yo me recuerdo que los dueños de los buildings estaban quemando los buildings porque no querían pagar para arreglarlo en 70 Row.
Yeah,
Y el building de la Maimía era el único que había en el bloque.
que no quemaba. Yo, los 70, yeah, that was the era of
Yeah.
my grandpa, my grandma's brothers.
I'm not that old, bro. I am a grandfather, but I'm not that old.
No, but my uncles, like my abuela's uncles and shit, that was the era that they was working.
Yeah, it was different. It was different, man. It was different, man. Nosotros nos criamos con la Fania, loco.
Yeah,
Y
Fania,
ese era
sí.
el desorden de nosotros, ¿tú me entiendes?
Mi madre,
La salsa estaba bien gorda para ese tiempo.
Damn. All right.
¿Tú me
Hey
entiendes?
yo, cool. You guys
Look at
can
this
catch
suit,
up.
bro. Come on.
You guys can catch up on your channel. Listen. There's a boxing channel right now, but right now we're talking about championships, all right?
Oh, look at this, bro. Look at this. But Edward's trolling, bro.
Hey, yo, listen. I can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, we getting rocked. My Patriots are getting destroyed right now. You know, that's why I stopped watching football. You see, this is why. This is that bullshit. Had it been Tom Brady right now, well, how much time is left? 2 minutes, 20 seconds?
Yeah,
Tom Brady can win this game right now. He can win this game right now.
No, the rules won't let him, bro.
Yo,
Before,
Pete this. Yo, what about Belichick not getting inducted into the Hall of Fame?
That was stupid.
Nasty word.
but that's because of his girlfriend and shit like that, bro. You know, all the people that are old.
You're a winner.
Porque allá, up there,
hot girl.
and the Hall of Fame, they don't got young men, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of them are old, way old, and they think that's bad shit, bro. That's it. But he belongs there. We know he belongs there. Everybody knows that, bro.
What is the problem to be an older man winner and have a hot ass girl as a girlfriend? She's old enough. She's
we like it. Yeah, I don't care, but they do. Yeah. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Let them be, bro. Tienen como le dice, se quieren estar celosos del viejo.
Yeah, están celosos. Like, bro, he was in the football field, smelling freaking dirty, freaking boxer all day and shit like that with these freaking football players. Now he's retired. He cannot have a freaking hot ass girl.
No, but they did the same thing to the owner. The owner's got a young girlfriend, and they didn't let him in this year.
Hey, what do you want?
No. They let Kraft in.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They didn't. No.
Yes, they did.
Edwin, they didn't let him in, bro.
No.
Robert Kraft got in. Belichick didn't. That's the last thing I heard.
No, he didn't get in. They rejected both of them, bro. Check. That's crazy. They both should have been in there.
Yo, let me tell you something right now.
Okay, Mike Dicker, let's go. Throw it out. Let's go.
Listen. If they didn't let the greatest coach, oh my God, they just scored again, Seahawks. A flag on the play. But anyway, if they didn't let the greatest quarterback to get in, that means that coach to get in. That means any coach before him shouldn't have not got in, because there's no one that got
it's
a better
political,
bro. Okay. So what I would do is If I was Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and those Patriots, I would say fuck the Hall of Fame, build a building right next to the Hall of Fame and call it the Brady Wing, and put Coach Belichick, Tom Brady, and have them start from that moment on abducting the guys they feel should be in their Hall of Fame and
It's not
compete
like yeah. It's not like
against the Hall of
baseball.
Fame.
Yeah, you know how baseball got writers and they
Yeah.
got the committee and they got the
Yeah,
old
yeah,
timers.
yeah,
They get you in. Football's not like that, bro.
yeah.
Football's
I
just
know.
a bunch of old, rich, old white dudes, bro.
Yeah,
That
Think they're
you
better
know,
than anybody.
yeah,
Who will
yeah,
compete? All the Hall of Fames
yeah.
are like that. If you don't put bread, if they don't like you,
I
look
would
what they
I
did
would
to
start
Pete
my own
Rose,
Hall of
bro.
Fame,
That
and
was
I'd put my
stupid.
coach and my quarterback against any guys, you guys, and yours. Just Tom Brady and that coach. Belichick got
8 rings.
8 rings.
Bro, that's
Just
insane.
Yeah,
just them two alone. They crushed
yeah,
the entire history of the
you guys lucky
NFL.
that the Kansas City, the Kansas City didn't get it this year because they would have
No,
tied Brady.
yeah, and they didn't. They didn't help.
Yeah,
But
they didn't.
Kansas
They
City, they
didn't.
was
Yeah.
helping them to get those 2 rings. I watched those 2 Super Bowls, and
I
that
tell
shit
you
was
one thing.
dirty.
I tell you one thing. The same thing I said from day one. The same thing I said from day one. Mira. Let me see the one of the best games that I had the most pleasure of watching. The most exciting was the Atlanta game for the Patriots.
Yo,
But
can't believe that one.
the best game I had to admit was watching Tom Brady beat the shit out of Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl because they started calling Patrick
No,
Mahomes the
no
baby goat
championship game.
the championship game when he
Yeah,
beat
yeah, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, right? When he beat him in the Super Bowl, in Tampa, when he beat him there, that was the best. You know why? Because everybody started saying because he had a quick start and he started getting ring after ring, Patrick Mahomes, and I was saying this from day one. I said it, and I still stand on it. No, there's no way on God's green earth that kid Patrick Mahomes would ever catch the legend Tom Brady. And here's why. Tom Brady did the TB12 diet. He did the
Right.
longevity thing. He took care of himself. Patrick Mahomes, every year he gets fatter and fatter
Yo,
and
yeah,
fatter
I'll be
and
watching
fatter
that.
and
Yes,
slower.
that
Listen,
freaking ass keep going.
he's not built for Tom Brady's
Right.
leg length.
Well, he's gonna be away from the game now because he blew out his knee, right?
And
So
I'm gonna tell you right.
imagínate.
He's
Listen.
getting
It's
weight.
all downhill from here for that kid. He could sneak in one more, maybe. He's
Right,
pretty
can he
good.
get black
He
también?
might. He could get one more. But in order to get 10 Super Bowl appearances and win 7 of them, good
I took
luck.
out,
If you're
bro.
not doing
Th- that's like
everything
I know
that
that's like the
Brady did,
Celtics winning 13 championships in a row, bro.
okay, yeah, that was a different era. There was like fucking
I
11
know.
teams. Okay,
Yeah, bro.
but anyway, Tom Brady played in an era where fucking
Most of the
what's his name? Rice, the receiver for 49ers was
Uh,
still in the
uh,
league when
uh,
Tom Brady played with Ray Lewis.
and
Tom
the
Brady
no,
played
quarterbacks in that
no.
era.
And the man, Manning was incredible too. So
Peyton Manning, Eli Manning,
he
yeah,
Drew
keep
right.
beating
Brees,
And
them.
then
Yeah,
that
he kept
run,
beating them.
the run that Tom Brady had,
Romo.
the run that Tom Brady had going to the Super Bowl in the Corona epidemic. Remember, he went through Drew Brees, Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers,
yeah,
and then
bro,
he beat the next great thing, the hot young superstar that Tom
bro.
Brady at what 40 something years old was washed up. That he took that kid to school.
No, that surprised me when he went to Tampa and got a ring. That really surprised me. I didn't think he would do that, but he did. He did.
Bro,
In one year with a new head coach, no time to train during a corona epidemic, they would arrest them or fine them if they caught them training outside. Very little time to prepare. He brought a ring. It's crazy. So, but that reminds me, brings me all the way back to boxing, people. That's
Yeah,
why I tell you I'm not emotionally
yeah.
invested into these fighters. I love these fighters. I love them all, but I learned my lesson because it took my thrill away from football. and I allow one person to take me away from football. Like that's how emotionally
No,
invested I
no,
was.
football. See,
Yeah,
if you like everyone, like if you play sports like I did, right? We
yeah,
were all athletes in my family, even
yeah.
my kids. My wife was a marathon runner. She ran the Pan American Games in Puerto Rico, 1980, 81, bro.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah. So she's in that Olympic things. Like when she flies to Puerto Rico, but she's there now. But when we were here, they would pay for her all her pasajes and all that shit because
Yeah.
Puerto Rican. Once you're in that Puerto Rican Olympic shit, bro, they got a
Yep.
thing for you, and
Always.
they'll fly you in from wherever you. Yeah, she did. She run the 800, and then she became a long distance runner. That's what
What
I
is her
fell in love
name?
with her.
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Fortier, Sonia Fortier, se llama ella.
Yeah.
Well,
Qué
and
freaking
yeah, so she's
ella. Chacho, son un
and
nombre bien. Yeah, hacho, yo digo Sonia.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who she is, of
So,
course. But
so, so, yeah, she's la mother, es la mamá de los hijos míos. Y entonces
what?
yo era, yeah, I played sports. Yeah, I fought, I played football, I played baseball. That's how it was because no había esto. No había
No,
este
no,
social network. Lo que había
no.
era afuera jugar.
Yeah.
That's
Y
it.
yo me acuerdo, yo tenía 4 hermanas, 4 sisters, bro.
Yo, my
So,
grandparents, when I was a kid, they wouldn't let us stay in the house. Pa fuera, pa
yeah,
fuera.
yeah,
Yo,
bro. Yeah.
yo.
Pues carajo, estar jodiendo ahí
Yeah,
ahora.
so it was different. Like I had, like Edwin, we had chances to be kids, right? These kids don't have a chance to be kids.
Yeah.
They don't.
No.
They don't. They don't. With
Well,
this shit right here,
it
with social
depends where
network,
you grow up. It depends where
with
you
such
grow up.
no, it's true because my grandkids,
No.
like I let
My
them know,
nephews.
but with that when they leave home to their houses, I can't be there with them. That's their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
cuando
my
están aquí,
nephews.
cuando están conmigo, ellos también. No, they're incredible. They all play sports and stuff like that. Pero esto, like everything they do is freaking on social network,
I
bro.
know. I
Yeah.
Or
know.
play
My
games,
nephews
Third
bro.
the same.
You know what
interception,
I mean?
Tower. Third interception.
Yeah.
Is that a
I,
record?
I take him out to
No.
the park and shit, para que jueguen pelota, ride
Yeah.
bicycles, stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
con
And
la
they
Maya
said this kid
understand
is
it.
Brady. And they
Yeah.
said this
No.
kid is Brady.
No. But no,
No,
hey,
no, no. Where's he from?
it's one Brady.
Where's
It's
this
one
guy
Joe
from?
Montana. It's one
Is he
Brady.
is he is he in Puerto Rico? This kid?
Who?
¿Qué?
My other friend over here. Where's he at?
Malasa con sabor?
Yeah.
No, ya
Yeah.
yo
No,
estoy en
no, no.
Connecticut. Yo estoy en
He's
Connecticut
in
ahora, pero
Connecticut.
yo soy de
Oh.
la isla. I'm from the island,
Oh.
yeah.
I thought you were in Puerto Rico, bro. I was like, damn, man, that's good shit, man. No, pero como que ya, imagínate, yo estoy más lejos que ustedes, bro. Yo estoy acá arriba.
Por
Y
eso yo
aquí lo que
estoy.
hace, yeah, but I love it. You know what? Con
¿Dónde tú
Nueva
estás?
York, it's in New Hampshire.
Oh, yo estoy en
And,
Connecticut. Yeah,
and
maldita
in
sea.
Nueva York, like New York, right? Me tuvo un tiempo acostumbrarme acá arriba, porque es bien suave.
Sí.
Yeah.
No hay casi gente y pendeja, ¿tú me entiendes?
No.
Pero a la vez que me acostumbré, ya no ni quiero ir para Nueva York casi, bro.
Right.
No, Connecticut igual, bien suave, bien.
Yeah, I
bien
would like the
relaxed.
Patriots at least to score to do
Nah.
something, man, right
Ya
now.
se acabó.
That's for the
Damn, it's
casino.
over with. It's over with.
That's for the
Seahawks-
casino, bro.
The Seahawks, congratulations,
Yeah, aquí
Seahawks.
sí, el Mojigan
Seahawks
y el
just won the
Focus.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
No,
Super
yo
Bowl.
he llevado muchos peleadores para allá.
You
know
guys
what I
got a
mean? Yeah.
championship.
El Mojigan son las peleitas que dan son like promotions really small and stuff.
That's
It's not
it. Yeah, bro, no como antes, el que está por ahí haciendo peleitas
Wow. That
Jimmy
must feel
Birchfield.
good. That's a good feeling.
I think,
Jimmy Birchfield está por ahí haciendo peleitas y
Winter Brawl. He called it,
Yeah.
las hacen Winter, le dice Winter Brawls. Pero que son, peleitas ahí. Son
there's no network, bro. There's no network. Si hubiera network,
All right,
network,
all right.
there's no
Hey, yo,
promoters.
all right, guys. If I leave you two here, you guys will be tagging all night, like two
yo,
teenagers on the phone.
no, you do
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Yo, you guys over here having it like a...
much love. Hey,
Yeah.
much love, man. I gotta do things. Hey, Edwin.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll do it again, bro. We'll do it again, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, my man, Connecticut,
Yo.
man. Much love. Cuídate, mi
Much
hermano.
love,
¿oíste?
guys.
Mucho
Much
lindo,
love,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna wrap up this show right here, right now. Thank you for tuning in here, Round One Sports Talk. It was kind of one of those nights we were gonna watch a football Super Bowl, talk about anything in boxing and anything you wanted to talk about. So it was a good show tonight. I like to have shows like that where we give the chat an opportunity to meet one another and to chop it up. This is a community around One Sports Talk family, and I want you guys to talk. You know what I mean? And always come back and share your opinions on your views on these fights. We got a lot of boxing gentlemen to talk about. So I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow in the morning. I would say 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday. We should do one, right? The only day I really take off in the mornings or night is Thursdays. Right around that day, I got to take that off. But Mondays is I'm coming on, and like usual, we'll do the 7:30 show. All right, fight fans. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you had an amazing time here at Round One Sports Talk. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. The Seattle Seahawks have just won the Super Bowl. I understand championships and I understand champions. So shout out to you guys, even though you guys beat my guys. I always love competition and I'm not a sore loser. So shout out to the Seattle Seahawks and everybody tonight. Love yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm on to the next one after this one here at Round One.